Yeah, I'm still doing just minor setup, and Sandy's here getting prepped on the VR.
Who?
Yeah.
Who's Sandy?
Sandy's my mother.
His mom.
Oh.
Yeah, but you're Sandy to me.
It's like you aren't my mom. You're Sandy.
So mean.
I don't think I'll need that much this session. Ooh. Maybe I need that. Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Ah, this is the music you guys all want to hear, right?
Nope.
That usually means something bad happens.
Can we listen to Persona music?
Sure.
Persona music means battle music. No.
You want Persona music? Here you go. This is for your shopping.
Jazzy.
Aww.
Peaceful music in this campaign never means peace.
Great, I gotta kill a vampire now.
Yep, okay, everyone draw your silver weapons and stakes.
You know you're such a little bad girl.
Hey!
Oh, this is necessary tonight.
Say mission turn.
There's a vampire. If we have a fight with a vampire, Form is getting taken over immediately. She's gonna
What?
immediately.
It's not like I have this draft.
And before Form becomes a vampire,
There
now
it
we have
is.
a werewolf and...
Honestly, that was my prediction.
Still can.
It's true. It's very much true.
All right, Sandy. Would you mind setting up Sandy with the VR when Sandy wishes to do the VR?
It won't be for a couple hours.
Okay, well, would you mind turning off the TV then?
Oh, okay.
Because you wanted to listen in on them today, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, then go ahead and turn off the TV and not turn off Sandy's TV. Awesome.
Dang it. Can't be
Wait,
naked
you
in the
guys
house
have
now.
VR?
You
yeah.
can do it, just they need to be, prepared for
They'll know.
that.
I listen to their chitter.
You
All
can't
right.
hide yourself.
So, since we're waiting on Turt, Nero,
Turt's right here.
how about you tell Sandy what happened on the last episode of D&D 3 weeks ago?
Okay, going by memory, we were invited to one of the most powerful houses, if not the most powerful house in the city of Arendelle.
And at
They
that
are
point, I'm
called-
going to cut you off, because Mort's going to tell the story.
Oh,
Hey, that's rude.
you don't go for it.
Because this is
Okay.
all you, dude.
So,
What was it?
1 month ago, we had a dinner with one of the most powerful families in Ariandel, in which they asked us, or asked Florm, if to essentially give their daughter free reign with a prince of another land. Which, if we did that, it would open them up to assassination. So we said no, and they got angry. We burned their door, and we were kicked out. Only
Maybe because you burned
we weren't even allowed.
What do you mean, we?
Listen, Razorwick is us. Let's be honest.
That's a royal.
Yeah, you're right.
It is actually a royal we.
Rizrick does whatever the party wants to do.
he does what we truly want. In our heart of hearts, we all wanted to burn that door. Fuck those guys.
Fuck those doors.
I don't want to burn a door. I want to burn a few.
But by doing so, Razorwick permanently banished Monica Shudubi into the depths of that household, never to leave again.
No, not permanently.
Yeah, we're gonna break her out.
You gonna break her out?
Yeah, all of the third part of the campaign is going to be breaking Monica Shadubi out of her house.
Well, first, these guys went to, after that lunch, they went off, did a bunch of things. They went back to their house. They got all cleaned up. They got cleaned up very poorly, so their butler cleaned them up even better.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And tonight, they're going off.
I was the only
in
one who did a really good job.
15 minutes to a wonderful dinner with another royal family.
Oh, good.
Now, royal, noble family.
Noble.
With that, I'm
Noble.
still waiting
Is there
for...
Is there any daughters?
There's 3 daughters.
Oh, there you go.
So, I have not Stewie Bend inside the D&D, so I'm going to play this as we wait for him to join us.
Why do you keep calling me Stewie Band?
Because you are Stewie. You are the Griffin of the group.
Oh my gosh. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, you just realized that? Get wrecked.
Mom. Mother. Mommy.
I don't think I've heard a more monotone version of that like, impression of that thing my entire life. Mom, mother, help me. I'm over here.
Alright, Renaldson.
Mother.
Also, isn't the royal family called the Shadubis?
No, they're noble households.
Yeah, the noble the noble
no,
households.
they're Jacobis. The royal families, the Shariah Jacobi.
You know what? They're Jehovah's Witnesses.
It's true. It's all true.
A Shadubi doesn't. What was it?
Alright.
A Shadooby pays a Shadooby dooby doo, something I don't know.
A Shadubi always pays their doobie doos. Sorry,
What
a
if
Shadubi
Shadoobi
always
is actually
doobies their
Shadoobi?
doobie doos. Or something
I'm
like
gonna
that.
kill you.
I said it so much better on the time.
I mean, better is a way. It's just a wrong
no.
of thinking.
So these assholes gave me a royal family name that I had to use in campaign named the Shadubis, and in a very crux moment of maximum tension, I was like, remember, a Shadubi always doobies their doos.
And listen,
That was
it's
all
not,
you.
it's not my fault.
It's totally your fault.
Dude, the classic effort.
It was a joke once, and then someone over here, I'm not gonna name names.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is gonna be
used
a
it for real.
So, you guys are at your house. You guys have about 15 minutes until supper time was arranged. What would you guys like to do?
Where are we at?
You guys are currently at your house, just at the entrance after Sebastian finished cleaning you up.
Oh, this was the aftermath of the puking bag of holding.
Yes, the puking
boy.
bag of holding where you guys opened up Ike's a treasure trove of random like monster parts that he threw into the backpacks for like the last year of gameplay and never opened up. You guys all opened that stuff up. Yeah.
I was the only one who didn't.
Yeah, so good on you.
And that little gnome little bastard who ran into your kitchen after saying fuck that shit.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on with that gnome guy?
Oh, he came in earlier looking for you, but he works for Garkaffa, apparently.
It's very not great.
Well, he figured out a secret door in your wall that led to a place where he's building a circle of transportation.
Do I know about that?
Go ahead and make an insight check on that.
Okay.
Oh no.
You're lying to me.
Okay, and Nero, go ahead and make an intelligence check on that.
Intelligent.
Okay, Nero, as you're saying it out loud, you specifically remember, oh yeah, no, he made the staircase down.
Oh, I remember
he
him
made the
kicking.
staircase down?
I remember him kicking
Okay.
the wall.
Yeah, he kicked the wall, and the wall was made of stone, and the stone started crinking and cracking to his will as it spiraled down a staircase.
Well, I'm not magic. I don't know how a staircase is magically made.
So-
Oh, I hearing it, I thought it was a secret entrance too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, so that's entirely what I thought. It's like, there's a secret staircase.
There's a secret staircase. Okay, so what did he do?
He's working on, I believe, a transportation circle down there on the staircase he made.
I look around. Is that gnome guy around?
He's not directly around you. Do you want to go find him?
No. Nero. Teleportation circles are explicitly illegal in Arendelle. There's none here. For a very specific reason.
That would be.
So that we don't get invaded. It's a floating island on purpose.
Well, you should tell the dragon and that little gnome.
I'll figure something out.
Oh man. I don't know if we should destroy it just so. It could come in handy for us if we need to move really quickly.
It could also come in real handy for a dragon who's trying to invade a city.
Also, we're building a church here.
You're building.
You're Florm is secret passages, teleportation circles, churches. She's on about it right now.
It's like, this isn't my house. Teleportation circle, church, you do whatever you want with it.
Guys,
Yes?
I want cookies.
Cookies?
Wait, that's right. We're about to. Never mind.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Going dinner.
man, I completely forgot about that. Okay. Everybody roll a 1d20.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh,
what is
no.
this?
Thank you for the reminder.
I'm worried. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, just give me a second.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Just need to check some things out real quick.
Okay, so guys, this is where I exit the campaign peacefully.
Hey, you'll be
everyone,
fine. Just
everyone
walk
draw
it
your
off.
silver weapons.
Okay. And everyone take a stab. You get a crit automatically.
Why?
Okay.
Why? What's going on?
Well,
see in
it
a
seems that
second.
I've taken your place.
He crit failed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he crit fail. This is gonna be fun.
Oh,
Okay, so it's that. Okay.
I'm worried.
No, I clicked the wrong thing completely.
Okay, good. 'cause
Yeah, no. I was trying to find the thing, I clicked the wrong thing.
He was trying to cast Kill Party. It's a 6th level spell.
Oh, okay. So, Nero, I need some help.
What do you need help with?
If you meet a spell save DC, you succeed, right?
He succeeded.
Yes, like, because you're kind of attacking the spell save DC.
Okay, so Nero. So, I want you to make a perception check.
Oh no.
Okay, rolly roll.
Okay, so you don't see this coming at all. I need Stewie, Ben, and Sparks to make a perception check.
Hey guys, see me die, please.
You're not helping me at all
That's
with this.
persuasion. 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 Nice.
Yep.
Why do I keep
Okay,
rolling sixes
So,
over
Sparks,
and over again?
you are the only one to notice that while Sebastian's just finishing up doing all the cleaning, Florm starts doing little wiggly fingers towards
Yes!
Glorm. Okay? Glorm,
Yeah.
all of a sudden, a bright light appears to your left-hand side. You see it clearly as if it was descending from the heavens. This deidic type creature starts just walking out of the ceiling, and you see his beautiful sandals embroidered with gold, just like you've seen in scriptures. And as he's walking down, you get up to the thighs, and the thighs are thick. They are masculine. They are just this powerful force of godly entity that you've known to come and love. And as he comes down, you see his rippling abs, his missing arm with the just cut off. Yeah, his missing arm that's just cut off. You get down and you see his chest just chiseled as if from the stone of the gods. And as this creature comes through the ceiling and starts approaching you, his face comes through the ceiling, and it is mangled. It looks like shit. It looks like somebody who's never seen this face has tried to put it together, and it looks absolutely nothing like a tear whatsoever. But as it comes down, it says, "Glom, I am Tyr. Come here, my son."
I'm dying.
Yes, sir, you can keep your shit up.
Hold on, real quick, out of fucking
And that,
character.
yeah.
Yeah?
Yo, what's
Okay. So I know his face is like not here.
dude? His one eye is too high, one eye is too low. His like jaw is like dislodged. Like he's got one big ear, one small ear. His hair is flaccid blonde, like a fucking Super Saiyan mohawk.
It sounds like Tyr to me.
The downs.
It sounds exactly like Tyr to me, dude.
It's dear.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Roll a
is
religion
this?
check. Oh, you don't know.
Everybody else, you do not see this. You just see Glorm staring off in this direction.
And Floor mouthing words.
Come here, my son.
Have you gone into a fight recently?
Wow.
Florm, how do you want to respond?
Florm? No?
No.
No!
This is how I always look. Dude, not cool. How far away is
5 feet. He walked up to
5
him.
feet? Okay, he slaps him with a nub.
Okay, so with his open hand, as his one good hand, this deity creature winds back and smashes you across the face as the arm passes right through your face because you disbelieve the illusion.
Anyway, don't do that again. Bye.
And he pops away.
Fucking alright.
What just happened? You were staring out into space for a moment.
There was a not tier here.
Wait,
Farms away.
Shit.
not tier.
It was something that I think was supposed to look like tier, but his face is really fucked up.
Are you sure you're just not insulting your god by his, face?
No, I know what tier looks like.
All I can say is that if that deity does not look like the deity that you follow, and if everywhere they have come to the consent to know what tier looks like, then chances are that wasn't tier. Just saying. Paladin stuff.
Well, last time he did anything, he gave you his blessing. So.
Yeah.
Side note, what the
and-
fuck happened to Florm's character? Did it get deleted?
No, she wandered off.
No, she's
Okay.
stealth away from the DM. I mean, so clearly.
Cool.
I mean,
So wait a second. You're saying that a not tier came to.
Here.
That rhymes.
came through the ceiling.
He's gonna look around. Is anyone here that we're not seeing? Anyone missing?
Okay,
Hold
so
on. Former's just coming out of the door over here.
Randolph
hey,
just
Form.
takes
Oh,
his
hey, guys.
hand and puts it under his chin and does like that meme with the woman with all the math symbols coming out. Just trying to figure out what just happened.
Yeah, both Razorrick and Florm saw you.
Whoa.
Sorry, Glorm saw you leave.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's just like all the mathematic symbols are just.
I tier.
Here?
Anyway, dinner, right, guys?
Yeah, dinner.
You
Yeah.
seem to be kind of passing over a question.
Passing over what question?
That you weren't here apparently?
Oh, I had to get something from my room.
That you had to stealth away for?
What do you mean stealth away?
You can interpret that as like she snuck was being sneaky away. If you were making an active stealth check, then you were like softly walking intentionally.
Oh yeah, I was like trying to slowly get through the door.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. We have a dinner to get to. Should we just go?
He's gonna kind of think about the time. How close is it till dinner?
You got 5 minutes.
Yeah, we should get walking.
I've been keeping track of real time.
Oh shit. Okay. He's gonna hold open the door as he goes back to his human form. Well, after you guys.
I toss my dagger at Glorm.
I don't know.
I don't.
Cool. I'm collecting your characters so I can actually bring them to the next map.
Okay. That's everyone. Good.
Man, that would have been better if you didn't meet the TC.
I'm
It
very
was so
curious.
close.
Yeah, don't do that, my child. Slaps.
Damn it! He was gonna hit him. He was gonna hit you with your nub. It was gonna do a D6 psychic damage. It's gonna fuck you up, dude.
Wow, so mean.
I know, but I mean, he fucking hit. He used God's power to hit me. And that was my only time to get him back. Okay, I do it again. This time, you actually think that there's tears beside you.
Okay. let's get the appropriate music up for this.
Technically, if I did cast it again and that he did believe it, would he have to rationalize it as, oh, that time must have just been a mess up?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, awesome.
But he would have advantage on it because he's seen it before.
He's ready for it.
Alright, so you guys make your way across the street. Across the street, you can see a large amount of stone piled up as a type of fencing. It's not fencing, it's a stone wall all around the estate, except for the front, which is a wrought iron gate. As you guys approach the gate, just like Florm did before, the gates open up automatically, and standing in front of the main estate are two clay-like golems. What would you guys like to do?
Florm approaches to the point where the golems talk to her last
draw
time.
the golems on the map because I have them on a completely different map layer. There you go.
Oh,
Good job.
I did not have much time to prepare the session. Fuck you.
no problem. I lead everybody to the point where Florm was last time.
Okay.
Where she,
I look at the two clay figures and I'm like, what are these? They look certainly ornate. Are they guards by any chance?
They look like statues.
I prefer not to hit things whenever I don't understand them.
Same.
That's why I hit Glorm a lot.
This is so.
True.
It's true. It's all true.
So as you guys proceed past the main fountain, which has an interesting decadence to it, is the image of an elf, a human, a gnome, and a halfling pointing at the cardinal directions, and out of their mouths are spewing water. They're all about mid-male age, so around their 30s to 300s, depending on the race.
Looks like each of them took a whiff of that backpack.
Took a whiff of whatever fake Tyr was cooking.
That was good. I gotta say that was very good.
Florm, as you approach the golems once again, these golems, though they are made of clay, they are made of a very brick clay. They look like they are just what you call, not cobblestone, but brick statues. That as you approach it, one of them lifts up its hand, open palm towards you, and says, "Halt! State your business."
It talks.
I'm Florm Gobbletrot. I'm here for dinner.
While it speaks, the jaw dislodges, but it doesn't move up and down. It just kind of opens up.
Do I know if it's some kind of like arcanic kind of magic or?
Go for it. Go
Something
ahead
like
and
that.
make an Arcana check.
Sure.
For the Glorm, go ahead and make a religion check. Renolf, make a religion check at disadvantage.
Okay. Religion.
12.
Hey, sick roll, dude.
Oh shit.
You rolled higher than us.
The disadvantage boy. Okay. So, Renolf, upon hearing the tones of the creature's voice, you're like, oh, I've heard of these. Many divine deities use these kinds of creatures as guardians of their temples, of their churches. They're very common with the good aligned deities of either civilization or the sun or stuff like that.
Oh, hold on a minute. I think I remember these. I remember during my travels down south that some of the churches used to have these. Is Mr. Vanheim a man of religion?
I'm not sure if he's gonna be a man of religion. That was 10,000 years ago. Do I know if he's a guy of religion in general?
Go ahead and roll a history check.
So yeah, I thought
Every single
Ariandel
party
was...
member, since you have heard of this before.
Man, I don't think I've rolled over a 10.
Ariandel wasn't religious.
Nero, because of your identic memory, you remember it was mentioned that Vamheim is not an Ariandel original resident. He is from Theodonia originally.
Huh. Possibly the case. He's from Theodonia, so he may not share Ariandel's views of the gods.
But at the same time, though, it could explain why he's able to create stone guardians like these. They were often used in my time. From what I remember, to guard the churches when the clergy weren't around or they were preoccupied, and oftentimes they were used as display pieces as well. Some of them are really beautiful.
Well, seems like he's uncovered this old arcane technology.
Nero, go ahead and make a perception check.
Daring.
Tear comes down from the
Go for
heavens.
it. Okay, Nero, as you were looking at these statues and talking about it, you notice with the one with his hand up towards Form, there seems to be a small metallic sheen within his palm.
Oh.
Anyway, Glorm, what was what did you state once again?
Oh, Florm Gorbachev here for dinner with Vanheim.
Please wait but a moment
I'm back.
Welcome back.
for Ace to return. Okay, so now that Ace has returned,
What shall I do?
he will see you now. The two large stone doors that are behind the golems, the golems turn to it and push them open. As they're pushing, you just hear the grinding of stone. These are very heavy set doors that these things are pushing open, and they just push and push and push, and the doors are open, and they return to their original position.
Are there windows on the outside of the house?
There are windows, however, the windows, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Dude,
Okay.
I need to roll above a 5.
So there's quite a few windows on the outside, as you can see on the map. However, even with that perception check, it's not being highly obscured. The windows crossing, like where the panes of glass cross the metal braces, are very small. They're probably only about maybe a foot by foot. It is very almost stained glass-esque, but it's not using colored glass. There are shapes, but it's very small patterns.
Okay.
Yeah, you rolled 2 6s and 2 4s. It's been very shit.
I feel bad about it. It's Kier fighting back for fucking up his face.
The golem places down his hand that originally had up his ult, and they seem to be not doing anything.
Alright, we go in.
And I'll be right behind Form.
Okay, you guys walk into the main entrance, or does anybody not?
I follow with the rest of the party.
So go ahead and physically follow in. I'm making sure that nobody else wants to do anything else before they enter in.
As I pass by the guard, I'd like to make almost like a perception check to see if I could check out the designs of it, see if there's any fancy about it, because I'm genuinely intrigued now.
Make a perception check to see if there's anything fancy or weird about it. Okay, taking a look at it, these are most clay golems. They're kind of blobby. They're almost like blobs of sculpted clay. These ones seem to be meticulously placed together and of a slightly abnormal design. As you're looking over them, you notice that where the normal clerical holy runes that would be on it, they're not there. They're replaced instead with arcanical runes, and as you take a look over them, they're not seeming to react to you. You have pretty much free reign on this. You find that their palms, they each seem to have a circular metal piece that seems just to disappear into a hole.
Interesting.
With that perception check, the inside of the hole seems to have just grooves rotating counterclockwise inside of it.
This is really impressive. I wonder what symbols these mean though. They certainly don't look religious back in my time.
Are you trained in Arcana?
Yes, I am. I am not trained in Arcana.
Then I can't get you to roll an Arcana check for this.
If only you knew someone.
So just like a flat Arcana check?
No, you do not have the Arcana knowledge to pick this up.
Yeah.
If only there was someone.
And I say that as I walk in. Those golems are really those mechanical creatures are very, No, not mechanical. Those guardians are really well crafted.
Hey, Glom, you coming in?
Yeah.
Correct myself. I keep trying to say golem, but I know that golem wouldn't be a word in Renal's time.
Mrjik, as you enter the building, I want you to roll a perception check. This place is swank as fuck, but we'll get to that in a second.
What?
This place is swank as fuck. We'll get to that in a second.
Well, just translate it, please.
For
Swank
Glorm
as fuck.
and Renault,
It's really rich.
as you
Oh,
guys
okay.
walk through, something weird happens. I want you both to roll Constitution saves.
Who was it?
Glorm and Renolf.
Oh no, religious
no.
men.
I'm not constitutive at all.
Oh boy, this is bad.
Hey, I rolled the first crit fail. You're good. Oh.
Okay. As you enter into this area, you feel as if you've entered into hallowed ground, and your ability to connect with your god is severely hampered. You feel
How
just
do I
that
say
passive
sorry?
connection with him just get hampered, like subdued, very strongly. You still feel that you can cast your spells, but it is mostly on your own power. Your god's presence is almost not with you. Renolf, your connection to whatever deity you're connected with completely shut down. You have no access to your spells at this point in time. You feel as if just a heavy weight is now just pouring on your shoulders. Razor,
To the party, Renolf looks very visibly uncomfortable here.
Razor, you look around, and man, this is a swing place. Even though it was stone on the outside, the entire interior is more like a humble wooden hunting lodge kind of deal. There's not the heads on the walls or anything like that, but it's oaken. It is stained with a red dye. Looking around, you have a staircase right here going to the upstairs of the manor. And
That's the upstairs.
yes, that goes to the upstairs. There is an upstairs floor. You're looking around and you see that there are candles coming out from the wall. This is what's keeping it lit, and they are golden in their bases. The candles are spiraling. They kind of have a swirl to them, and they're made with this almost amber wax. And as it's burning, you get this constant scent of incense and herbs. It's almost as if you're inside a temple itself. Looking around at the side, there's side tables, each one of them having a golden or a platinum urn. There's a glass crystal ball on one of the tables. Pretty much there's this table on both the left and right sides. Inside, you see the pillars supporting up the main structure. They're made of columnar stone, and it's white marble, but it's got this spiral wrapping all the way up it. Not serpentine, more like drill bit curves. But that's what you see around there. Swanking? Yeah, fucking yeah, swanking. So, what would you guys like to do? At this point in time, nobody seems to be there, and the large stone doors are slowly recessing back to their closed position.
Are there any chairs, or is like a waiting room?
To the left-hand side, you can see that there's almost like an open closet where there seems to be about 5 or 6 different coats and clothes. There's about 2 or 3 small little jackets. There's one big one, and there's about 2 medium jackets and overcoats, along with a couple of assortments of boots. But there's plenty of places to put things if you wish to put them there.
Are there any other doors open, or is it just this closed room?
No, there is a door to your. Okay, from you guys walking in, it is to your right. There's 2 doors there, and there is one large door to the left. It looks as if the map, like it looks what the map shows.
Okay, and so nothing's open to us yet. It's
The doors
just
are
the door
closed,
closed.
but you haven't tested the doors, etc., etc. You're just in the main lobby.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on getting the doors.
Is it just me, or there's something about this atmosphere here? It just feels outright oppressive.
You look sick. Are you all right?
feel like I feel like I feel like I'm stuck in absolute silence.
But you're talking.
We can hear you.
No, not that kind of silence.
What was that? Oh no!
I look over at Florm and Glorm and say, one of you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, no.
You feel incredible. You feel so much weaker. Like,
I feel like there's something. I feel like there's something dampening the connection to me and Tier, but
I look around for any kind of like symbols that could be doing something like that.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
An upside down crucifix.
Okay. You look around, and you don't see anything that is out of the place or conical around that could be doing some sort of suppression effect to your knowledge.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like I've been completely cut off from.
They're monsters.
Oh shit!
Boom.
Love you too.
Boom.
I don't know. I can't see. I don't see malice, but at the same time I can't see anything. Period.
Is there anything I can do for you?
If there's anything, maybe the divine
We'll see.
Mix well with their golems.
All I can say is that for now I have to wait and bear through this and see see the reasoning behind it. All I know is that from what I can tell, my powers will not serve me here.
We don't need them. I guess we're still just waiting around, or
hopefully it's better than just that crappy salad.
At the end of that sentence, you guys start hearing footsteps coming from the top of the landing.
Oh.
They're here. It is a 10-foot tall.
There we go. I had to alt that thing. Razorick, you're the first to see this. This staircase is a circular staircase, even though it's very large. It circles up to this upper section of the floor, and you hear just these large footfalls coming down the stairs, one by one by one, until he meets your eye, and you recognize the figure Razorick as one of the ones that you saw during the ceremony. This is Hohen Vanheim.
Is this?
Sorry, go ahead.
Hello.
It's the master of the household.
As he walks by, he's just going to give you 2 taps on the head, Razor, just nice, like lightly. And as he walks into front, he's going to take about the midway up the stairs, so he's still up on the stairs, but looking out, it's like, "Good evening. How are you all this evening?"
Florm bows.
I bow as well.
Oh,
I'm going to bow as well.
please,
He's gonna
please.
nod and be like, "Doing very well, thank you."
There's no need for such formalities. Here's my guests. Please.
I just waved.
He's gonna wave back to you, Ace.
Yeah.
I hope you are all hungry. I've prepared a meal myself for you all tonight.
That's your kind.
Lunch was kind of
Is
light.
it gonna be expensive fucking salad?
He's going to. Did you say the salad out loud?
Yes.
Razor, you probably said it out loud.
Oh my god! I look over like, oh no.
He's going to ruffle your head, even like Thrasher. No salads here. I don't care for them.
Thank you.
No,
Human meat is on the menu.
Alright, I can tell you.
So please,
I'm just.
make your way to the right. My daughter Isabel must be just dancing with anticipation to meet you all.
Who's Isabel?
so to the right.
He just said his daughter Isabella, and like, who?
Which door did he do? This door
You
or
guys
the
gotta
other
figure
door?
this out. Go
To
for
our
it.
right.
He just said door.
It was Isabel.
He said to our right, so I'm gonna open this door.
No.
To my
It's
right.
unlocked.
Okay, so I'm gonna open it.
Open.
And I'm
Okay,
just gonna step
you
in.
walk in, and it seems to be a large reception hall. There seems to be mockery of coat racks. There seems to be some freshening up. Like there's a basin in the middle of water with that's just constantly flowing. There seems to be some minor soaps, some pretty much a wash up and clean up room kind of thing.
Sebastian cleaned this up, so no need.
He's coming down the stairs and he's just waiting for you all to walk on in before following you behind.
I'll open the next door.
Glorm goes in.
Hey, Glorm.
Continue.
Are you coming, Mrjik?
I want to steal your swank.
There's this new word I learned. It's swank.
He said to the right. And
I'm just like imagining now, just like what turns just like, what is this swank? I must obtain it.
Excuse me, sir. What is swank? I'll have 2.
If you don't wish to join us, feel free to explore the mansion. Supper will be on the table.
Oh.
Steal
A golem
all
just
you can't leave.
a golem just comes in, just holds you and like takes you to different rooms.
This is the bedroom number 1.
So, Mrjik, he walks by you and he's just waiting for Glorm to make his way through the door, and it's just coming up behind.
You're in the door.
Oh,
Glorm was in the room. Who moved me?
so, what do you all think of my humble abode?
It's very nice.
It's more welcoming than the Shadubis.
The Shadubis
I like
are stuck-up pricks.
I just look at, as soon as he says that, I just look at the party and I just have this like big grin on my face. We're welcome here. I say, and then I look over at Hohenheim and say, I must say, your the guardians that you made outside are very well crafted. I'm very impressed with them.
Oh, well, thank you. Made them myself.
Yeah.
Please, we can talk more while we're seated. Lizzie is probably all antsy right now.
I'll open the next door.
Okay, you open the next door, and it seems to be a circular staircase going downstairs. And then there's a door continuing in front of you.
I'll just open the next door. He said right, not down.
Alright.
I'll follow in through.
Well.
As you
Like
open
vampires
the
move
next
down.
door, you see a little girl live in the corner, just playing with a couple little toys. There's whatchamacallit, a stack of blocks, some baubles, and she just seems to be trying to build the tallest freaking tower possible with the least amount of material. So it's like really, really thin and it's really, really tall. Nero, as you open the door, I want you to make a strength check.
Oh no.
I get punched by a little kid.
No, you're gonna knock the tower over.
Okay, so Nero, with your weakness of eating the salad this morning, you open the door like nice and slowly, and the wind you see hits the tower, and it rocks back, it rocks forward, but it just kind of stays still.
Yay, being wake helped. Oh, he's gonna look over like, ooh, that was close.
She's going to look
And
up,
then
and she's like, "Oh, you're here!" And she gets up and knocks over the tower, and she runs over.
Good.
Hi! How are you? Who are you? Who are you? She pointing
gonna look
at
down to her.
Who are you? Pointing at Nero. Who are you? Pointing at Renolf.
I'm Florm.
She's so cute.
I'm Glorm Gorbachev.
Isabel, please. Out of the way so they can walk in. Okay, father.
I look over jokingly. I look over jokingly at Razor, and he says, Razor can
Razor's
say,
not here.
"You might have."
Yeah, he never followed.
So I look where Razor would be, and as I'm about to say something, I stop and I just facepalm. Oh God, here we go again.
Ace is gonna be gone for a little bit.
Oh, he is? fuck?
Yeah,
Where did
he
you say
kicked
that?
his power cord.
Oh,
D&D.
shit. Let's say he's reconnecting his PC right now.
Okay, we'll wait for Ace because this is important for Ace.
Woo!
Oh my god, you're tiny!
Oh, I
shit.
look over in Hohenheim and I say, do you happen to know where the fox went? He's a little bit of a trickster. I hope he won't cause us any problems.
Oh, don't worry about it. I've heard all about him. I made sure everything was hidden away.
Everyone, they're just gonna just chuckle and be like, finally.
I just make this like view expression. We had quite a experience at the Shudubi household.
Oh, I've heard. Don't worry, I've left him some playthings upstairs.
You've left Razorrick some playthings upstairs.
Well, yes, I have to entertain my guests somehow if they're not coming to dinner.
Fuck.
I'm sure you will be.
Fuck.
He walks in, preparing simulation battle.
I'm literally just waiting for Ace to come back.
Okay, Razorrick, roll 3 Constitution saving throws.
While we're waiting for Ace, I can describe the room. Okay, so you guys walk into a long dining hall. There is a table set up. Pretty much, it's a white tablecloth, and on top of the tablecloth is a couple platters. They're nothing fancy. They are just typical stainless steel large platters. There is a large pot in the center of the table, one large platter, and then a couple sparse smaller platters. As you walk in, you can feel that the room is abnormally warm for this time of year, and that's because there's a large fireplace right over by where Ranulph is. It's a large hearth, and above the hearth is a couple little bangles and baubles on top of the little ornaments here and there. You can roll perception if you want to really know what the ornaments are. But above it, you see a large frame. The frame is made of mahogany wood and is glass plane. And behind it is an old holy symbol. And I want Glorm and Ranulph to make religion checks.
Oh.
Fuck!
That is the god Shakira.
Oh gosh.
That is actually Tyr. He has a fucked up face. You think to yourself, that's Tyr you saw earlier.
Glorm, you look at that holy symbol and you're like, oh, that's the symbol of the god Payload. Payload. You look at the symbol, and though you're not from this time, something just flows into your head. And you're like, oh, that's the symbol of Payload, the god of the sun, the hearth, and protection and good. And it's cracked and broken.
Oh. How old is this? This is a very intriguing statue.
It's not a statue. It's it's almost like a cross. It's a pretty much it's a sun, and the sun is made of pure gold, and it's cracked right across the center in two.
Oh no!
Are there windows in this room?
There is one. There's 2 windows in the front, 2 windows in the back. They are once again this pane type glass thing. From the outside, it looked like clear glass. From the inside, you can see that it has reds and greens and blues. It is pane glass, but only from the inside. And they make a couple of little pieces of art of. One is an old oaken tree. The other one is a red dragon. The one behind Sparks and behind Isabel is of whatchamacallit, is of a Starry Night, and one is from Sunny Day.
Can I see outside through the pictures, or is it just the pictures?
It's
sorry.
Murky looking outside, like it's pane glass.
Okay.
Do I recognize anything on any of these?
On the what?
You were talking about the stained glass, like the different depictions.
Yeah, go ahead and make a religion check.
Because I'm actually curious now that you mentioned like 3 of those things. Religion.
You want to make an insight check with that.
Okay. Damn, I'm just rolling high when it comes to like
that's cool,
religion.
dude. Now that Ace is back, we can proceed. Hey, Ace.
Yay! Hey guys. Ew!
Ew! You're about
It's
to
a
get
human
even
kid.
newer. I'm bringing you back. Love you too,
It's
Ace.
a human.
No.
So, they're semi-religious. Not any depiction of a direct religious event, but there's definitely, you can tell that there is a religious background to the mind behind the design. Looking at it, it's nothing specific. The Starry Night could be from constellations to the gods of diurnalism, with the sun and the day being there. Could be influenced that. The tree is a very common elven symbol for gods, but it could also just be the tree of knowledge. It could either have a religious or different significance. And the red dragon doesn't seem to strike you as religious at all. It seems to strike you more as artistically chosen piece. Ace, now that you're back, what happened before is that everybody walked into this room, and Isabel was playing with a little bit of toys, and as people came in, she's like, "Oh, who are you? Who are you? Who are you?" And Father told her to step back and to let you all in. As you all went in, you were the last one in, she goes, "Oh, Daddy, look at this!" And she runs up to you and, like, grabs onto your leg. "Oh, he's so fluffy!"
Oh,
I hate my
lucky.
life.
Daddy, buy him.
I hate my life.
I'm lucky I'm not there.
Yes. It's
Well, I think.
"Daddy, why is he so fluffy?" And she's just like rubbing her arms up and down your leg because she's only about like 2 or 3 feet tall.
I make this like
With that inside check, she's very excited.
it's easy Sparks. She's too. Oh my! It's like I'm making this face. Like, this is too cute. Oh my god, this is cute.
How old does he look?
Elf years or normal years?
Both.
Okay, so in normal maturity, she's probably around like 8 or 10, somewhere in that range. In elf years, she's probably somewhere in the good 50s to 110, somewhere in that range.
He's older than me. She's older than me by like 30 years.
Yeah, she is. Vanheim's going to say, Now, down, Isabella. This is Ace. He's our guest. Please don't maul him like a zoo animal." Sorry about that, dear Ace. He's like, "Sorry, Father." Ace, this is Isabel, my youngest daughter, the pride of our family. She's been getting very good grades in her classes recently, haven't you? "Oh yeah, I've been getting the highest in the entire class. My teachers are very proud." Razorek, what would you like to do while this is all going down?
Explore upstairs.
You want to explore upstairs? Okay. You go around the corner upstairs, and upstairs there is a door. Just a large mahogany door, and it seems to be locked once you approach it. What would you like to do?
Nothing is locked.
I'm sorry, you're being very loud behind me. I'm just going to have to turn you up, Racer, because you talk very silently. Go for it.
Wait, before is it trapped?
Oh man.
Go ahead and make it's normally a disarm traps device check, but I don't think that has it in 5th edition.
Investigation is usually what you do if you're looking for traps.
I think so. Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation check.
The door speaks. Level 1.
Okay.
Okay.
So you investigate the hinges, the doorknob where you normally would find traps. Doesn't seem to be trapped. Just seems that somebody locked the door on the way down. Okay. You wrestle around your thieves' tools and click. It opens quite easily.
Good.
You open it up and you see a long hallway. It seems that the staircase wrapped around, and it just seems to go on for quite a distance. There's about
God.
6 doors on the left, 6 doors on the right.
Oh my god. There's. Oh my god. There's no indicator what room is what.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception?
Yep, perception check. You look down this hallway, and you know for a fact that each one of these doors are identical, and they are identically spaced and identically placed down this hallway.
I hate this hallway.
And at the end of the hallway, there is another oaken door.
That what?
The oaken door that you just walked through, there is another one at the end of the hallway.
I hate everything in this house already.
So, what would you like to do?
Gonna open the first one, I guess.
Sure. You open the first one, and as you open it up, you see whatchamacallit? You see a long room, and there's another door directly in front of you.
Jesus Christ.
As you step through the doorway, you look and you see that you're in a hallway that has 6 identical doors to the left and to the right. There is an oaken door at the far end and an oaken door right beside you.
Oh my god, I love this house.
I hate this house.
You entertained if you didn't want to come to dinner.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna open the door beside me.
You have an oaken door beside you, yes. You've walked through this. They're all red doors, by the way, going down the hallway. So you walked through the first red door, and you entered into this long hallway. There is another red door in front of you. What would normally be the second red door on the right, you've walked through. You have an oaken door at the far end and an oaken door right beside you.
Jesus Christ.
It's like Scooby-Doo shit.
Just open one.
Okay, which one do you open? Because I'm keeping track of where you're going.
I would love for him to turn up here, like right behind
lost
us.
already, like how many doors there is already.
Currently, there is now 12 doors that you're interacting with.
What? There was. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
And they're all identical.
The
Except
fucking
for the
music.
oaken doors. The oaken doors are identical, but there's 4 of them, and you have 12 red doors. Sorry, no, 9 red doors right now.
I'm gonna open
Which one?
the second oak door.
The second door on the left or the right?
The oak door. The second oak door I see.
The second oaken door?
Oak door.
I'm gonna have to turn you up.
Okay, so tracing from what I heard, Turt opened a door on the left, and then he went into the door on the left, and basically ended up in a hallway exactly like the hallway he was just in, right?
That is correct. Now he's opening up what door?
The second one.
Okay, on the left or the right?
On the left.
Okay, so you open up the second one on the left, and you walk through, and you see another continuous hallway with 6 red doors on the left. You come through the middle red door on the right-hand side, and you see the 2 oaken doors to the top and the bottom.
Oh my god.
So now there's a total of 12 to 24 possible doors.
It is the Scooby-Doo hallway.
Yes!
Oh. He said he keeps you entertained.
Yes! Yes!
Okay,
It really is.
We're gonna leave you up there for a little bit, okay?
You should be there for all
I would
eternity.
like you to roll 3 d20s to see where you end up after a while.
Just.
He ends up back in the basement of the Gorbachev's house.
I'm going to come back to the house.
He's in Monica Shadumi's bedroom.
Oh my god.
Okay, going back to the rest of you guys. Isabel has let go of you, and Van Heim just explained to Isabel who it is.
Thank you. That's bad.
Isabel, this is Glom Gorbachev. He points to you.
Hello.
Glom Gorbachev.
Florm waves.
Nero Sandalio.
He's gonna bow.
And from what I've heard, you're Renolf. What is it again?
Raccoona, sir. Renolf Raccoona.
That is a very interesting name. Where's it from?
And it's like, as I was about to say it, I just stopped for a moment. And just like, how do I describe this? I'm just from the far north.
Oh, an out-of-towner. Good.
Yes.
So, are you hungry?
How's ever?
Very much so.
God damn,
Yep.
God damn it.
Rubies didn't really feed us well.
They rarely do. Please, sit down, but we'll have to wait just a moment. My second child is sulking up in her room right now, and
Oh no.
Price.
Oh no.
will be joining
no.
us shortly. I caught her sneaking away from school to go play with some boys, and have substantially grounded her, so she's not in the best mood.
I'm gonna fucking. Oh.
Going back to Razorek. So you're upstairs, and you've opened up the oaken door, you've opened up a red door, you open up another red door, and everything just seems to repeat, until you open up this next red door. And the hallway looks fairly similar, except for one room. One of the doors, instead of having just a red door, has just a carved, upside-down pentagram into it. Real edgy.
Open it. Open it.
You
That'll
open it?
do.
Okay, you open it, and you open up into this beautiful pink room full of dolls.
Close it.
And you close it.
You see the pink and the doll? Nope.
I want you to roll a stealth check as you close it.
No, I'm not closing it.
Okay. Well, then where are you actually?
That was great.
What is inside?
Okay, well, you open up the door again, and you look into this beautiful pink room, and it's just got fluffy little frilly windows. You can look and see outside to the front plaza. There's just dolls and unicorns, and there's a nice pink bed there, and the entire room is just pristine, girly crap all over the place. A pink rug, pink walls, everything's just pink and white, and there's princess gowns, and there's a tiara, and there's all the dolls are either in dresses or stuff like that. What would you like to do?
Would you like to go on a tea party, Kurt?
We dress up Razorek, serve him tea.
That would be awesome.
He's like behind the door and waiting for me like to enter and close the door behind.
What would you like to do, Razorek?
Is there? Can I see something valuable? I guess.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
I thought you said, "Can I stare?" I was like, "What?"
One of the dolls, with that perception check, one of the dolls on the main dresser in the center of the entire room, not only is it made out of very fine porcelain, the dress is made out of very, very fine silk. It is got gems, stones for eyes, one's ruby, one's sapphire, and whatchamacallit. When you take a better look at it, its bracelet is made of diamonds, actual diamonds laid into the porcelain, and overall you can probably judge the estimated price of this piece around 1.5 thousand gold.
I hate this room.
You'll break that girl's heart.
Oh gosh.
Daddy, Chloe stole my doll again.
There's no one in the room, right?
Roll a perception check.
Again.
Yeah, you were looking around for expensive
Oh
things.
fuck.
You don't see anybody in the room.
She's on
Wild.
the ceiling.
Wild. Remember, all my friends are dying.
Yeah.
I want it. Fuck.
You want it? What you want to do?
I guess I'm gonna go inside slowly.
Okay, you walk inside Slowly, you are about 10 feet from it. You feel very stealthed.
Fuck. Turbo traps. Is there laser and shit?
You want to check for traps?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check for traps.
He's Mission Impossible-ing this freaking doll.
Who the fuck trap is room, actually?
Get
The fucking
dust throws
I'm
in
gonna need
the
a
air.
second for this, actually.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Make 3 Constitution saves.
I'm like scared for Turt.
Don't worry, I'm just gonna.
I'm scared for me too.
He went through a hellish hole. Wait.
I went to a
We heard it for
pentagram.
a second.
A
There it is.
pentagram door.
Music's a little quiet.
Yeah, no, I know. What the fuck?
I'm really sorry to say this, teacher, but I kind of secretly want you to be stuck in a tea party
Oh,
with
Jesus
one of the
Christ.
girls. Just because of how cute it would be.
Alright, so what would you like to do, Razork? You made a investigation check. Looking around, you don't particularly see any traps.
I hate my life.
Steal the doll and go.
Okay, I'm gonna get closer, I guess.
Okay.
Oh my god, until I'm right next to it.
Okay, you're right next to it.
It stares at you.
Down in my soul.
The doll is a golem.
I...
What are you doing?
Can I take it and like exchange it with the shit I had for the queen?
Okay, so as you grab it, I want you to make
Or
a wisdom
fuck.
saving throw.
Oh no.
Wisdom.
Yes, a wisdom saving throw.
Don't
Oh, no.
fail the game. Fuck.
So as your hand passes through it, it passes right through it. You get indulged in a very specific fantasy that you want to fulfill with your strongest desires. You look around and you see all the princess outfits.
Oh no.
No!
And you want
No.
to wear them so bad.
No! No!
And then come down to dinner.
No!
With your hand passing through it, the illusion of the doll disappears.
This is even better than I thought.
You would rather be jailed than executed.
So, Razork, you're beguiled. You begin putting on the tiara,
I hate
and you take off the raven armor, and you put on the princess outfit. You not in a way that you don't think to put in your backpack or put on. You still have the armor, but you doffed it. You're no longer wearing it. The princess armor is just basic AC touch, so if you ever need to combat with a princess outfit, you know what it is.
No,
go
I don't.
ahead and grab a teacup as you were willed to,
I hate my life.
and you begin walking out of the room.
Ah.
As you begin walking out of the room, you see
Can I do
there's
some
a
more?
person
Can I do
standing
more
there,
wisdom? Can I do more wisdom saving through?
Only if you get damaged.
Ah.
You see
Please.
a person standing there, and she says, "Sup."
Fucking Chloe.
Can I talk normally?
Yeah, you can talk normally. You're just really into wearing this princess outfit.
My lady.
Can I call?
Pardon?
So I can talk normally, like.
Yeah, you can totally talk normally, but you are feeling beguiled to wear this outfit and return to the dinner.
Can I say help me?
Do you want to say that?
Yes.
Make a persuasion check.
Help me.
Just.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a coin. Flip a coin of how she helps you.
About to say it's fucking Chloe. She's not gonna help the way you want.
God.
Okay. She looks at you and says, "Sure, dear. I'll help you." She's
Oh,
gonna
no.
take your hand and
Oh.
lead you towards the dinner.
Ah.
This is perfect.
You
This
persuaded
is
her to actually go to the dinner, so good job on that.
Oh, I'm proud of you, dude.
Wow, good. Wow, turd.
I want this like creepy like clown smile on his face. Like
When I now that actually worked out good. Like even I'm not even talking about what happened to Razor. I'm talking about the fact that you actually managed to convince her to come down.
yeah, well she's excited now.
Score one for the party. Good job, turd.
Yeah.
All
Hey,
right.
Carla.
You burn
Yeah,
a
you
lock,
do.
you put on a princess dress. Turt does everything.
I assume we're all taking a big like swig of water as he walks in.
Yeah, you can take the biggest swig of fucking water you want.
Did I remove my sword?
You removed all equipment and put it in your backpack. You were wearing a princess outfit and you were currently
Fuck.
equipped with a teacup.
Alright, what's the
Pinky
So,
up.
The rest of you have sat down and are patiently waiting for Gretchen to arrive. You guys sit down. It's only about a few moments, and I don't know why the music's not working. Do you guys hear that?
Nope.
Yep, I hear it.
You hear it? I don't
Yeah.
hear it. I'm going to refresh.
I'll refresh.
Refresh it.
God.
Damn it.
I just hope I trip before getting there.
Oh,
Razor.
she's helping you get there. Believe
Just
me.
roll with it, turd.
Oh yeah, she's making sure you don't trip or stub your toe.
Oh, there we go.
I already like this family.
So, you guys sit on down to the table, and after just a few moments, you hear footfalls coming down the staircase. And Van says, "Ah, that must be her. Won't be long." You hear two doors open, close behind, another door open even closer, close behind, and then one final door opens as Razorek, in the most beautiful princess outfit, wearing a tiara inlaid with diamonds and holding a teacup with his little pinky out, enters with a figure you've not met before. Vanheim, with a complete straight face, says, "Ah, Gretchen, glad that you could finally join us. Please, have a seat."
Is there an arcane way to take a photo?
Yes, it's called minor illusion.
No.
Razorek, as she walks away, she pricks you. Take 1 point of HP damage.
Photographic memory.
It
Nero
is a
can draw
dex
this.
a modifier, but he's not proficient in teacups.
What? Bullshit.
Only Florm is.
So go ahead and take 1 point of damage, and you get to take another wisdom save.
Please fail. Please fail.
Please fail. Please fail.
Please don't fail.
Please
Fail.
fail. This is
You fail.
fuck.
So Isabella's like, "Oh, you look so cute," as she claps her hands and comes over to, "Here, you come sit with me."
Can I turn like to the party and just say like if I heard someone laughing or just taking a screenshot of this, I'm just gonna kill them in their sleep.
You can totally say
Florm's
that.
just looking at you with like she has her. Are we sitting at the table already?
Yeah, I am.
Her elbows on the table. Her hand is like just resting on her cheek, and she's just looking dead at you.
Nero is actively covering his mouth, trying not to burst out laughing.
Then she looks over at Nero and creates a minor illusion of Turt on the table. In your princess outfit.
Oh my god. I look just like
And he does like a 2 FPS dance.
Can I shoot him?
You don't have your
Go
voice.
ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. Because you're
A what?
you're a princess currently. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw to see if a princess would do that.
No.
You see this just absolute look of frustration on Razorek's face as he goes to reach for his bow, and then his hand comes back down and reaches up his glass and is like, "May I have another spot of tea?"
I give him tea. I slowly pour it in while looking him in the eye.
I just
Vanheim's gonna speak up. "Isabel, stop playing with our guests."
No, we actually need to learn how to do this.
Okay.
Yo.
And she's just going to clap her hands. Mrjik, you're no longer beguiled to be a princess.
I look over in UT.
Nero's gonna give a thumbs up to Isabel.
I look over at Isabel and I said, that was... I honestly have struggled to figure out who was cuter of all three of you now.
She's going to hug Mrjik. He's the cutest!
That's me. And I will go. Can I go away from here?
You know what?
It
It
is
is true.
There is a reception hall right there to change.
Sure.
Okay.
Can I find somewhere to put the dress in and burn it up?
Yeah, there was a fireplace back in the whatchamacallit, the main.
The hallway?
No, not in the hallway. In the like in the fucking the dining room.
That
Save it and sell it.
You should save it for later.
that
I
was.
feel like you might have awakened something inside of you.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it.
Okay,
Even better wrap.
it does have a diamond tiara, so.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know what? You know, that's a really being a good sport turret.
Yeah, it's a good trade. You get humiliated for a little bit. A few pictures were taken of you, and
But I mean, like,
with the
nobody-
golden tiara.
So
I mean, like, nobody's gonna
everyone's
probably
here.
spread this around. This will be just like between the party, just like me being
you
bald.
think?
Anyway,
Slowly
Phandalin speaks up. Now that everybody's here, thank you all for coming. Please sit down, relax, enjoy this meal that I've made for you. He's going to lift up the pot, and inside of it is a steak and potato stew. He lifts up the center platter, and there is a fully roasted stuffed turkey there. And he's going to lift up the 4 smaller platters that are around the table. 2 of them contain sliced bread, freshly baked, and the other ones contain onions, potatoes, carrots, and other boiled greeneries. Please enjoy. You notice compared to the other nobility that this setup is a lot more humble. It's a lot more rustic than the other nobles.
All right, which one has shadows coming from it?
I
Make a
looked.
perception check.
Oh no, I lost all my stuff.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do. Now that's a way to serve yourself. I like it.
It is the one that has the most amount of shadows is the one that is the biggest, which would be the pot, because there's a fireplace behind you and it's casting a shadow.
Dope.
I'm just gonna serve myself. He said to.
Yeah, I get samples of each.
All right. While you guys are eating, everybody go ahead and roll a con save.
God damn it.
Oh, no.
More
I'm
of these.
okay with losing to this one.
No.
This is the better one. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody that rolled above a 5, go ahead and add a plus 5 temporary HP for the remainder of the day. Everybody that rolled above 15, go ahead and add a plus 10 temporary HP for the remainder of the day.
Yeah.
It's a very hearty meal.
Where is my place, though? Actually,
Where's your what?
my place.
Your place? It is right here.
Oh,
Okay,
Beside Glorm and Hohenheim.
it's fine.
one time.
Sorry,
Thank you.
Hohenheim.
This is absolutely wonderful.
I'm glad you enjoyed.
It's your last meal. He's gonna scarf down food, considering that this is the only good meal he's had today.
It is pretty good.
Yeah,
It is.
considering he had a shadow salad that tasted like shit.
It was pretty shitty salad.
You know, now that you say the shadow salad, I had this strange thought in my head. You know the shadow dagger that Mort has.
I haven't heard of it.
If the salad is made of shadows, and if he stabbed it with his knife, could he teleport the salad, regardless of the time of day?
One day. That's my full. That's whenever I reach full powers, I will be able to transport any salad to anywhere I want.
We should just like completely resmith the blade into like a salad fork.
That's level 20.
Wow, though.
So, you guys continue eating your meal. At any point, does anybody want to say anything, or are you guys just enjoying?
That's me.
So like halfway through, I'd kind of raise up my glass and be like, "Thanks for inviting me."
I'm enjoying it.
That's
I'm sorry, go ahead.
one of the few times I feel like I'm at home again. Thank you for your hospitality.
Every now and then, because I remember Fraser and yeah.
My pleasure. You've all done so much for my family. Small meals, pittance, for what you've done.
Have I heard? So, as I've learned my arcaneness with whenever I became Hand of the Queen, did I hear anything about his daughter? Or do I know anything in particular about her? Besides that she's just like a really good student.
Not too much. Just you know that him and his daughter are co-owners of their major construction facility, and that they tend to use golems in order to do their construction labor. Other than that, not much.
Okay.
I figured to start a conversation. I wanted to ask you about these stone figures that greeted us at the door. Their make is incredible. They remind me of statues I've seen of the ornate statues I've seen guarding churches and whatnot as I traveled from the north down towards the city.
Oh, those are originally of Palorian design, but with slight modifications by myself. They're a little more efficient, in my personal opinion. You do know about the Adonian defense, don't you, Ranulf, since you've mentioned it?
I actually do not. The reason I asked is because I remember a long time ago we used to employ many towns employed these in order to keep watches of small chapels and churches during the night and during times when the clergy were busy. I've encountered quite a few of them, but I've never seen ones quite like these.
Well then, in Theodonia, we don't tend to take to arms that often. We don't have a standing military, as it were. The majority of their military force are golems, such as these, although mine are better. Form, what do you know about Theodonians' military might?
What do I know about Theodonians' military might?
Go ahead and roll a history check.
Fuck me.
You know that over the course of the last Great War that they took heavy losses, but those heavy losses were mostly of what you call constructs. Populace very rarely got attacked during very rarely died. Pretty much there'd just be commanders of golems on the field that would send these never needing to eat, never needing to breathe, never needing to rest warriors into battle.
I know that Theodonia doesn't really fight with their men. They mostly fight with constructs. Other than that, I don't know too much.
Well, there's a very key reason why they do so. Could you ever guess why?
Safer, I'd assume.
True, it is quite safer. What about the rest of you? Why do you think the Adonian fights with constructs? Specifically clay ones.
I'm trained in Arcana. Can I think about that?
Go for it. Anybody that's trained in Arcana, go ahead and roll.
Never mind.
Cool.
Okay. Nero, you know that clay golems not only are immune to electricity, they are regenerated by electricity. So they will be healed if you attack them with electrical attacks. Just from your one job you had, where a clay golem in a noble's house back in Neverwinter went rampant, and one of the mages tried to take it down, and yeah, lightning bolt did not work well.
not considering my old job, Golem got out of hand, but what we learned there is that usually kind of lightning-based magic was ineffective against it. It actually was beneficial to the Golem.
At that, Hoenn snaps his fingers like, and you win the prize there, dear Nero. That's exactly why they used them.
There's prizes here?
Would you like a prize, Ace? Then tell me, why would the Theodonian be interested in lightning resistance? Nero, you get a cupcake in front of you.
He's gonna have to.
Get your hand over the buzzer.
I think for a moment, and I actually, as you say that, I look on the table and I'm like, what are these? And I'm looking at the buzzer.
There's no buzzers.
No, I'm kidding. That's up to Jick if he wants to go with that or not.
No, there's no
Is
buzzers.
there something I can roll for that?
Is there something you roll? History or insight?
Let's say, I think we know why.
Okay, with your insight, maybe Arendelle uses electrical weapons. You know from Florm's story that their main general uses an electrical sword that splits apart and then conducts back. That being said, it may also have to do with the electrical dragon that is their guardian.
Is it because they really like lightning?
I think for I spin up and would I have an idea if I rolled an insight check, or would I just be able to make the guess?
If you want to make the guess with your own knowledge, go for it.
Would it be perhaps that by using golems in case circumstances changed between you and Arendelle, you would not be at a disadvantage, kind of an insurance policy?
A disadvantage how? If you wanted a cupcake, Ranulf.
Well, I look. Trying to. Ranulf just puts his hands on his chin, thinks for a minute, and then he looks up at the. Does this manor use electrical lights? I noticed you had mentioned about street lamps and stuff when we came here.
He points at the candles burning.
No, I'm just thinking to myself, when I asked that. I'm asking you as the GM.
No, there's literally candles. I
Oh.
described them as you walked in.
I want a prize too.
You want you can answer the question as well.
Would it by any chance have something to do with powers of street lamps around this place?
I know nothing about this.
I know that the great dragon that resides here has power over lightning, perhaps. So
Okay,
if that's the case,
Ranulf,
would that mean that?
you said that. Now, Razorrick, what would you like to say in addition or at the same time?
I mean, I don't know. Can I know something about this?
Yeah, with that insight check, it's most likely because there's a cluster of electrical dragons living in the city.
I can just say that.
Okay. He's going to put his hands together. So, then you're well aware of the major secret of the city. Fantastic. Here's a cupcake for both of you.
Well, I can say peace for strength, right?
I mean, I answered.
Yeah, you got a cupcake too.
Not him.
I said something and I wasn't acknowledged.
He's going to whisper to Ace, "You made the right choice. That's a secret you're not supposed to tell." He gives you a cupcake.
Yay!
I just think for a minute, and I'm just like, well, we would stay loose-lipped about this, but we assumed that the royal families all kind of knew this already.
You probably shouldn't assume those kind of things.
He's going to point at himself. "You think I'm a royal family member?"
No, wait, not royal the great families.
Just shut up and eat.
I just look over. I look over at Razorrick and I shrug and I say, "Okay." Point taken.
Did Gretchen actually sigh?
Yeah, she did.
So he's gonna look over to like, what's up?
Father always likes playing these little games.
Any games that you prefer playing instead? Besides, those question games?
And she's just going to push her plate. Yeah, they're not wasting my time games.
Oh.
She's going to stir her to walking out, and he's going to say, "Then back to your room, Gretchen."
No, we like her here.
Wait,
Fine,
Make him look. Aww.
Father.
I'm just tempted to follow her.
She just constantly pricks you.
Can I?
Razor puts the dress back on. No, come back.
He's going to
They
say,
did come back.
"Sorry about that. She's always so envious of her older sister, which this whole dinner is about. She's been off all day."
Can I
What? Do you want to chase
follow
after her?
her?
Go for it.
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
So I can
Alright.
lose myself
your
in the hallways.
You follow after her, stuff like that.
Well.
Anyway,
There was one last. There was also something I wanted to inquire about as well.
feel free, and then we'll get to the main meat of the matter.
About the now you're talking. I was gonna bring up that stained glass that I saw.
Yeah,
About
they're
that.
quite pretty. I like them. Always have.
Do you know?
Always will.
Oh. Now I love it. I try to talk to the GM, and then it just comes out as just that. Anyway,
That's why I have a
Well-
voice for your character.
that's right. I sound really weird right now. I bet. Anyway, now I'm in character. I'm saying this in character now. I know. Is there a history with that?
Stained
I haven't.
glass?
Yeah, I noticed that it has a faint. It has a It's typical religious artwork, but I'm wondering if there is a history to that, since many of those pieces tend to have a long past behind them.
I'll be frank with you. I just like them. I always have. Always will. Been working around them for the most of my life, and then after I was done working with them, I still was fond of it. Stained glass is beautiful. Would you agree?
Yeah, it is.
And speaking of a beauty, that's what I brought you here today. To thank you for saving my beautiful eldest daughter. Although I don't think she was as beautiful as she normally is when you first saw her. He's going to hold up a mock painting of a couple. It's like, this is what they looked like when they first arrived at our boat. Quite silly, wouldn't you say?
And that's the people who were on the ship.
Yeah, that was the painting of them. I
Jesus,
had
they were
this done up because it just looks so funny in the cute little disguise.
It's
Yeah, fucking ugly.
strange.
Yeah. But in reality, they were my eldest daughter, Marguerite Van Time, most beautiful girl I've ever known and had the pleasure to work with, and her husband. Where the fuck did he go? Holy shit. Did I move him? I'm an idiot. There he is.
He's on an airship to Draconia.
And her husband, Prince Cybris Emaluit of Amon.
I look
Says-
over at Sparks and I'm just like, huh.
He's making these images with just minor illusions in his hand.
Oh, those are a couple we saw leave.
I remember those people.
today.
Like, whenever we got off the boat, I gave them some money to help them travel.
Which
Yeah,
is
and we
quite
saw-
kind of you. They've told me lots about you, how you slayed a dragon before them that attempted to tear them asunder out on the Great Sea, and then how you helped get them through a desolate town so they could make their way out.
There was a little girl with them. Do you know what happened to her?
Little girl.
Yeah. They had there's another little girl on the boat with them.
Twin.
On the boat, I'm unaware of a little girl. I do know that they adopted older human daughter, Jessica, but
I'm gonna go ahead and assume that that's not the little girl from the boat.
if you're calling an 18-year-old little, then yes.
Let's say the girl.
18-year-old is
No.
little to me.
I look over.
The baker's daughter.
I look over at Sparks and I say, "Well,
Oh, that was yeah.
I thought. So I thought we were off to see. I thought we were going off to see your friend. See off your friend before they left.
We did.
Yeah, he was on. They were on the boat with your son and daughter.
Oh,
say he was
are you
been
talking
protected.
about
Wow.
Nida, the cute little fluffy pink thing?
Oh, you know.
Yes.
Yes, he's a sworn knight to Prince Emmanuel now.
He's done a lot of things since he jumped out of a window at a church.
He's not wrong.
Yes, he's told me all about the time in Phandalin, or what he could remember. Apparently he was chained up to a wall, nude, when you found him.
Yes,
I wasn't there for that.
Yeah.
that was below a manor in Phandalin.
But besides the point, I invited you here to thank you for saving them. And as a token of my thanks, you may make a request of me, whatever you will. But please, make it short. I do have a trip first thing in the morning.
The one-time Turk can be like, I want anything. He's not here.
Wait, I know. Can we have 10,000 gold?
He's
I
going
look
to look
over-
at you straight and say, what forever could you need 10,000 gold for?
Armors and weapons.
I look. I look over at Sparks, wondering what he's getting at.
Amori, do you say that out loud?
No.
I'm contemplating.
Okay, so Amori, go ahead. A says 10,000 gold. You say?
I'm like, I put my hand up to Sparks. And I said, maybe we should let the Gorbachevs make that offer, make the request. They kind of representing us here, Sparks.
But I never asked for anything.
Nope. So he said 10,000 gold. Glorm, what are you doing?
Funds for the Church of Tyr that we're building here.
10,000 gold for the Church of Tyr, or Church of Tyr is a separate thing?
20,000 gold total.
He's just like keeps on slamming his hound table.
I'm sorry.
I'll keep that in mind. What about you, Nero? Do you have a request to throw onto the table as well?
He's just gonna shake his head. I'm just fine with just saving your daughter, to be honest.
Well, good deeds should not go unpunished, as they say. Renolf, what about you? Though, from my knowledge, you weren't there at the time. You've helped these ones get here, right?
Yes, but since it wasn't a matter I was involved with, I honestly cannot be comfortable with taking a request from you, Vanheim. I apologize. It's their debt, not
apology
debt to
needed.
be paid, not
Floor,
mine.
what is your say on the matter?
Usually I'd be on the same boat as Nero, but I know your family is very keen with arcane magic. If I could learn anything from you guys, that would be amazing for me.
Alright, so we have 10,000 gold, funds for the Church of Tyr, or arcane training for Florm Gorbachev. Make a consensus on one of them.
Could I? So you. On a side note, Mr. Vanheim, I'm actually have a since you seem to be very well versed in arcane magic, would you by any chance have any kind of library or books or anything? I've been looking on a particular topic that I've been trying to understand for some time now. For a strange happenstance happened on my journey towards before I encountered encountered the group here, and
He's
it seems
going
I
to,
am.
put out his hand, and he's going to say, "None whatsoever." He's going to tap. Says, "It's all up in here." And arcane, I'm not that well versed in. I dabble. I used to be very well versed in divine magic.
I see. I apologize.
No apologies needed. Just helping you decide what you guys want. Mrjik, what are you doing while this is going down?
I was following Chloe. Clone.
Gretchen.
Sure.
Gretchen.
Okay. So you follow Gretchen. Are you stealthing?
Nah.
No? Okay. So she's just stamping back up the door. She goes to the door, which is locked, and she just kicks it open. Walks through. The door is visibly damaged as she walks straight down the hallway to the other open door. Do you follow?
Sure.
She's going to kick that door open and keep on going. Kick that door open, keep on going. After she goes through about 5 doors, you see the open
Jesus Christ.
You see at the 5th door, oaken door, that it's fairly different. It is whatchamacallit. It's very plain. Has nothing of value or anything to it. It is just a very plain oaken door, where the other ones are carved, the other ones are intricate. This one's plain. She opens that one up gently, and as she goes to go in, she looks behind and is like, "Oh, you're there. What do you want?" So, what do you want?
I mean, I was wondering, like, if everything is fine, and, like, I'm kinda don't like when everyone is having, like, parties and shit. So I just followed because, yeah, it looks boring.
You hear the thing.
Party
10,000?
is absolutely boring. It's such a farce, such a show. It's annoying. You want to come in?
Sure.
Okay. You walk into this room, and it's not what you'd expect. You walk in, and it's a pretty humble room. It's pretty plain. The bed is well made, and there's a makeup set there on the table. It's opened. It looks like she actually took the effort to get all dolled up for this. She kind of just jumps in and sits down on the bed and sighs and says, "So, what brings you all the way here?"
To Arundel?
"Yeah, I guess. You didn't come across the sea for nothing, right?"
Well, we kinda, like, wanted some... Actually, I don't really know. We're just following them, and... yeah, taking some shit and treasure on the way.
Sounds like the life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, did you ever just want to, like, get away from it all? Like, just go anywhere, somewhere?
That's our life.
I mean, I'm kinda doing it sometimes, but, like, it's not for a long time because, I mean, I kinda like my friends, and yeah, I mean, sometimes I need my time alone, I'm doing it, but I come back.
Yeah, I need my time alone sometimes too. It's stifling here. Father's always talking about how good Isabel's doing in school and how I should work harder to be more like her. Always talking about how my older sister's just so beautiful and doing all this hard work, and I always get set aside.
Middle child syndrome.
So just to be sure you don't have, like, any dull trap shit here.
This is my room. No, there's no
Only have
traps
this
here.
bong.
I wish there was. I wish I could even lock my door, but Father doesn't even let me lock my door anymore.
I mean, why? You can do everything you want.
Because apparently I can't be trusted to do stuff on my own anymore. I have to listen to him, do whatever he says.
You're old enough to do what you want.
Damn right I am.
Ladies, man.
So yeah, why are you not doing it?
You make a persuasion check.
Aw.
Better get a crit.
Make an insight check.
Where is it? Inside.
Okay. You see just a level of frustration go over her face. And she's just gonna say, I can't, okay?
Can or can't?
Can't. Okay?
Why not?
Look, I said I can't, okay?
I mean, your door is not locked. You can, like, go outside if you want.
She's going to sigh and look at you. He says, you're so lucky, you know?
Not really.
No, you are. You get to run around, do whatever you want, free. You don't have to listen to anybody. You take things, take whatever you want. I can't. I'm stuck here doing whatever Father says, and whatever he says goes.
I mean, why do you absolutely need to listen to him, though?
I just do, okay?
And what if, like, you're trying to be, like, a more, like, responsible person, like, do what you want and not listen to everyone?
Because if I do what I want, I get grounded and left up here.
What if you don't listen to it?
Make a persuasion check.
Getting back.
Okay, you seem, as you're talking to you seem to be getting through to her a little bit. It's like, she's going to say, if he ever finds out, then he'll find whatever I'm doing and bring me back. That's why.
Bring you back by his goal or himself?
Not only by himself. He'll just come to wherever I am and drag me back to here. Stopping my fun, stopping whatever I'm doing.
I don't know what to say to that. Fuck.
You see him down there being all happy and chuckly and da-da-da. Such a sham. He's so cold nowadays.
Cold?
Yeah, real cold.
What do you mean?
I mean, ever since Mother died, he won't let us out of his grasp. He just wants to clutch onto us and never let us go.
Oh, that kind of things.
My parents were murdered and skinned.
And it's all his fucking fault
Same.
too. This one does.
Christian server.
I mean, he doesn't want to lose you, just like your mother, I guess. So, like, if you show him that he can trust you and let you go, maybe you can have like more free stuff.
I have. I tried to show him that I could do what he wanted to have happen and do something to make him proud. He's never proud of me. He's only ever proud of Isabel.
I mean, it doesn't seem so since he can just grab you back to home. Like, just don't listen to him and just do what you want since you're old enough.
Make a persuasion check.
I'll fucking put a macro on this.
Yeah.
He's rolling
Okay.
really well.
Actually, you've been talking a lot to her. Do it with advantage.
Oh yeah.
Okay. She's going to say, look, I don't think that I can ever convince him that I can do this on my own, but maybe if I... And you see, like, things just clicking in her head, and she's thinking things over. You know what, yeah, I can do this. I can make him proud to see that I'm strong enough to do this on my own.
I'm gonna
Razor?
go kill Florm Gorbachev.
Can you help me sneak out of here today?
It's the only way.
Tonight.
What?
Can you help me sneak out of here tonight?
Sure.
With my sister.
Wait, what? Your sister? You mean Isabel?
Yes, Isabel. She seems all happy, but I know that she's just under the same pressure as I am.
Tonight or now?
Tonight. After dinner. Help us sneak out.
I can try.
She's going to walk up to you and give you a big hug and say, I'll never forget this. Know that.
The whole party.
So, where? Tonight?
Tonight. I need you to come here and distract the golems.
In your room?
No, as the two that are up front. They're sentries. They'll notice anybody that tries to leave the property, but if somebody's distracting them actively, they'll focus on them and they'll lose their peripheral. And I can just get out with Isabel.
Okay. How you will know? How you will know the signal?
They'll be loud. The golems will be loud.
But that will wake up your dad.
Oh, believe me, he's leaving right after the supper. He won't be here. He'll leave me in the care of his guardian, quote unquote, but he's a pushover. He'll listen to whatever I say.
Okay. So the guardians are only in the front, right?
The golems, they're only in front. The guardian that he's like my, whatchamacallit, how to say, is like, she's saying guardian in the stance of like an uncle, like a legal guardian. He won't be here for a couple days, so we can get away in that time and prove to Father that we can do this stuff on our own. We're plenty old enough, and finally prove that I'm responsible enough to take care of this stuff on my own.
So like instead of living by in front, you can leave behind.
Exactly. But I need somebody to distract the golems.
To the left or to the right?
Anywhere. As soon as they focus on something, they lose their peripheral vision of the entire premises, and they focus on that person.
How strong are they?
Oh, they're very strong. Strong enough to keep me and my sister here.
Do they have range attack?
She's going to whisper into your ear. Yes, very strong range attack.
Hey, Nero! Stand here, punch that. Why?
And she's going to hug you even tighter and say, thank you for doing this. Now, you better get back to the dinner before Father gets suspicious.
Okay. When tonight?
Whenever tonight, just make sure it's after Father leaves.
Okay.
This is all you, dude.
I know. I should have.
Going back to the rest of the group.
Uh-huh.
So, what is your decision? I can't get the voice. What is your decision?
Oh, man.
I gave you the entire time Razor was having this thing to think.
Yeah, we're just making fun of Razor the entire time.
At that point, Nero would speak and be like, well, the straight up funds to help fund our trip to the desert would be best for the group. Glom, as much as the Church of Tyr means to you, that is purely on you and the church.
Very true. And actually, I do agree that supplies for us heading to the desert would be a lot more beneficial than all the gold going towards something that's purely for me.
And you, Florm? Are you satisfied with that?
Yes.
He's going to contemplate for a second.
Hello.
May I propose a slight alternative?
Of course.
That be?
5,000 gold on the table, and a construction of a church at your residence free of charge. A chapel, if it would be. I'll send my golems over there. They'll have it built within 5 days.
Oh, fuck.
Glorm?
Razor walked in right when they said 5,000 gold on the table. He's like, ooh.
Is that acceptable?
I'm looking over to Glorm and kind of Ace, since they were the ones that put out the money. Talk.
I mean, I'm gonna look at Ace. I mean, you're the one that.
6,000, you got a deal.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh shit!
Crit success! Crit success!
He's like, you swayed me, young one. 7,000.
Did somebody say 8,000?
He's going to look at you, Ace, and says, I like the cut of your jib, Ace. However, 5,000 would be my final offer on this term.
Deal.
He's going to put out his hand to you as you say deal.
And I do too.
You lose your hand.
Okay, as you grab his hand, go ahead and make a strength check.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Don't break him.
Okay, he's going to squeeze down on your hand, and it's a very strong grip. And as he shakes it, he says, pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure doing business with you too.
You see the crunch of his hand.
As he pulls his hands back, he reaches into his coat and hands you 5,000 gold, Ace.
Take it in my other hand.
That you do.
So like we said, we're heading to the Nigerian desert after this. Is there anything that you want done while we're there?
He's going to ponder for a moment. Not particularly. I'm heading to Amon tomorrow in order to tie up some paperwork with my daughter's wedding papers over there and do some business. I'm going to leave Isabel and Gretchen in the hands of their guardian, and should be fine.
Was your daughter recently married?
Decently recently, only but about a year ago.
Oh, congratulations.
Took her a good 4 or 5 months to get here, but, you know, their honeymoon was delayed enough. They're off to, goddammit, Draconia for their honeymoon.
Is that a popular, out of character, is that a popular honeymoon spot?
I'll make a history check.
Sure, man.
Popular? Probably not. Very expensive? Oh, hell yes. It has beautiful views of the mountains and tons of alpine skiing. You could definitely make a honeymoon vacation out there.
Sure. Is it good? Is it beautiful this time of year?
Oh, yeah.
I hear it's beautiful this time of year.
Well, I'm glad. It was more beautiful 2 months ago when they were supposed to go, but it should be fine. So, is there anything else you'd like to discuss? You can sit here and enjoy the dinner as much as you wish, but I do have the flight to catch. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss with me?
Is there anything? Let's see. So, is there anything else? I think I'm all settled here myself. This meal is fantastic. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
Florm nods.
So nothing from you, Florm. All right.
No, thank you for inviting us over.
Glorm, what about yourself?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Is there anything else you would like to ask me? Any other business? Anything else in general before I go leave to Amon?
No, and thank you so much for what you're doing. Really greatly appreciate it.
He's gonna reach over and absentmindedly pat on top of Razorik's head. What about you? As he ruffles it. Do you say that in character?
No!
I'm gonna
Hey, listen, your daughter wants to leave. He just fully rats out Gretchen.
You just hear a pin drop and she's standing right behind him. I trusted you.
Oh no.
Oh no! Just, I look over. Just,
I need to talk.
Yeah, he asked you if there's anything else that you want to discuss with him, or any questions, or anything before he leaves. To him on.
Hey, how strong are your golems?
Would you like a demonstration?
No.
Please, would all of you like to see a little demonstration?
Like,
Go for
oh
it.
god!
Let's say these things seem pretty damn sturdy.
I hate my life.
I'd love this.
I follow eagerly. You know what? I'm following too.
I look at these golems very interested myself.
Can I not be the target?
Why would you be the target? No,
I don't know.
I'll get them to replace my fountain after this.
Oh, Jesus
Are you
Christ.
gonna step out of the way?
Oh boy. As I hear him say the fountain, I just kind of like step way the heck back.
Oh, Jeffrey. Oh, Rosaline. Please, remove my fountain from the premises. Both of them lift up both their hands, and those metallic sheens extend outwards, and boom, 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 boom. 4 loud blasts of sound come erupting from them as you see pellet shrapnel tear through the fountain, breaking off pieces of stone all over the place, and the sound just keeps going over and over and over again. 6 rounds from each hand go off, and the entire fountain is just pelted with these small, tiny balls of metal until it's just completely disintegrated. As they put their arms down, task complete, sir.
I look over at Mort, and I'm just like, we need to get 2 of these for our mansion.
I think it's about 5,000 gold, probably.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, Rosaline. Much appreciated.
I hold up Edgy, and I'm like, do you mind if I try something?
Edgy?
Edgy as the night. Edge of the night. I renamed it Edgy.
Do what you wish.
Edgy as the night.
What do you say?
Do what you wish.
Sorry, Jeffrey.
That is 1 second. I have to look up their stats.
Shit. It's probably me more than 16.
Edgy is the night.
Ouch, I think I cut myself on that name.
Careful, he can teleport you.
It's a good one.
No, that hits.
Cool. Do I feel a pull?
You definitely feel the pull.
Okay, I pull to it.
Okay, poof, you teleport to Jeffrey. Jeffrey, his eyes flare red, and it goes, intruder assault detected, and lifts up one of his hands directly in your direction. And Venheim states, Jeffrey, heal. Yes, sir. Places an arm back down.
So I look at that and said, huh, interesting. Apparently the knife works on them.
Yeah, apparently it works on magically alive creatures, but not inanimate alive creatures like trees.
He's going to say towards you. So, Florm, what did you do there?
This is a dagger that I inherited from my father. I don't know much about it. I'm still trying to figure it out. But essentially, if I hit somebody with it, a living creature, I can use the momentum and appear next to them.
Makes sense. Inside every golem, there is a living creature. Inside the clay golems, there is a fire elemental spirit that has been ripped from the plane of fire and been placed inside of them in order to power them.
Interesting.
So there is essentially a living creature inside of it. No wonder it worked. Any other
Thank you for that.
questions?
He's gonna kind of gesture to the pelted away fountain.
Wait,
So where did you get that firepower for them?
Oh, I picked up these interesting little baubles from the Shadubi's antiquity store. They were selling them for penance, and I've put them to reproduction into my golems. Fantastic upgrade, simple to use for them.
He's just gonna just kind of scowl and be like, of course. Thank you, though.
What? Now that you mentioned that the golems are alive and there's stuff in them, just Renoff just stops for a moment and is just like thinking about what he remembered.
Uh-huh.
It's just like, so I'm gonna see if I can roll a religion check to see what would they use
What do you mean what they'd use?
for to make their statues work, because
Oh,
like
they would use an elemental spirit ripped from a plane of fire, water, air, etc. to put inside the golem in order to power it.
oh, I see.
It is.
I wonder what they.
Sorry, go ahead.
I said I wonder how they would do that. I think to myself back then. I'm thinking of like the old methods. Trying to.
The old method would take a lot of rituals. It would take about 4 to 6 members and thousands and thousands of gold worth of clay and incense and herbs to properly infuse it, and then a risky venture in which you shove, like you summon an elemental, and then you shove it inside of the golem. So when you summon the elemental, it would fight back and try to escape.
I just think for a moment, and then I look at like all. I think I have this vague idea of how they do it, and then I look at the golems, and then I just look at like Hohenheim, and I'm just like in my mind, I'm thinking, holy shit!
It's as easy as an easy bake oven now.
Yeah, really.
You can mass produce now.
And I just think makes, and I look towards Hohenheim. Hohenheim, how many of these are you able to churn out?
Oh, they take a long time. I think I have a total of 50 under my employ, but they're not models like these. The other ones out there are basic construction models. These are the only 2 active defendable guardians that I've created. Restrictions, of course. The population doesn't want me to making an army in the middle of the city. So the 48 are construction golems. They do simple tasks such as lift lumber, place things, carve, essentially like that. Some of them are mini. Some of them are only about a foot tall. They do the minor underwork tasks. There's one that I have that's about a good 20 feet tall. He's for the major heavy lifting.
Oh. That's incredible. Just you managed to bring 50 elementals under your to make 50.
And how do we control them?
I just think I'm just awestruck by this. Like I am just like incredibly impressed by this. What probably is a pretty easy feat for the Vanheims.
It's not.
It's not?
No.
Well, relatively easy.
This has taken me the last 25 years in order to fully get this state of affairs. And they need constant repair. Anytime they take damage, it takes hundreds of gold to repair.
I'm I am deeply impressed by your I am deeply, deeply impressed by your prowess, Mr.
Florm's like, oh.
Vet, Mr. Vanheim.
I'm sorry for you all.
Wow.
It's alright, Ranulf. Your praise is music to my ears, and well accepted. A lot of the families around here do not appreciate the golems because it remisses them about the Theodonian army that they've constantly fought about over the past several years.
I guess
how do we control them?
How do you control them? That is a secret that I like to keep to myself.
Please.
Fortunately, I don't have to suffer such a burden, so I can be able to fully appreciate just how much work that could have went into creating these.
Well, thank you for your praise. If there's nothing else, I have a flight to catch.
Well,
I'm gonna like step through the rubble of this fucking fountain as I
As you step
try
into
to
the rubble, you
investigate.
find little pelts of lead balls throughout it.
Hmm.
Florm,
I'm gonna
Razor,
pick up a couple
Nero,
of those
he looks
at least.
towards you. Opens a hand. Anything else?
No, so
He's gonna
thank you
shake
so
his
much
head.
for having us for dinner. If there's anything that we can do and we're in town, then just contact us.
You've done plenty. Just stay in the city, relax, enjoy yourselves. Things always turn out for the better in the end. Ace,
Don't think we'll...
Glorm, and Ranulf.
Yeah.
He puts out a hand too. Anything else?
I think I'm set for now. I really appreciate your hospitality, like I've said many times.
I shake his hand as he has it out.
And I shake his as well when
He
my
does that
turn
like
comes
cross
around.
arm, like reach out to Glorm, reach out to Ranulf, and shakes at the same time.
I look over and I'm just like I just raise my eyebrows like, oh my.
This is the Adonian custom. It's fine.
I'm not going to shake his hand because my hand kind of got crushed.
You
So I'm gonna hug him.
Alright, go ahead and make a strength save.
And then your back break.
Argentine back
We had to
Okay.
plumb around.
He just wraps his hands. You feel like the strength in it, but it doesn't like hurt you or anything like that. He just holds you in a strong hug. Is there anything then for you, Florm? And by the way, as you guys left the abode, both Ranulf and Glorm, you guys are restored to your normal state.
I look over at Nero going through the fountain and I ask, Nero, what are you doing?
Just examining what these golems did with their firearms.
Oh, what are those orbs you're picking up?
He's just kind of looking through just the projectiles shot by the.
Is Glorm
Looks like,
AFK?
What?
Yeah, he was talking to you. He was like, "You're the last one. Is there anything else before I go?"
No, not at all. Thank you so much again for what you're doing with the church.
Absolutely no problem. Please make sure that you're off the premises within about 30 minutes. Rosaline Jeffrey, armed in 30 minutes. Right away, sir. Have yourselves a good one. And he goes to walk off the property.
We should probably make our way ourselves soon.
As he's walking away, I full on, I wrap my arm around Ranulf and just like pull him in real close, buddy like. Hey bud. You know the thing where an associate of the Queen revealed himself as a dragon protecting the city? Don't bring that up to anyone ever. I feel like it would have been a little more obvious, but it's a very well kept secret. It's not something to just throw around.
I wouldn't normally throw around with other people, but I assumed each of the great families here would, after being so associated with the Queen, would be aware of this. I guess.
I was the hand of the Queen. I didn't find out until you knew.
Oh well then. I'll take that in mind. I may have done a terrible mistake here.
It's in the end he knew. He might have played it off, but he probably knew already. Some cause you need to make sure that you play close to your chest.
I understand.
And I walk away.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm just piggybacking Ace now.
cool. So Nero, Ace, and Florm have left the premises. What about the rest of you?
We're leaving us all.
Okay.
fuck
Ranulf's leaving around. Razorick, what are you doing?
I hate my entire life.
I know you do. But you're the one who decides to do things on the side. So, what are you doing?
Oh man.
Do I remember the way to see her?
Yeah, it's literally straight.
It's across the street.
There's damaged doors all the way to her room.
Oh, they are not repaired.
No, she kicked them open.
I'm just gonna go see her in the 30 minutes I have.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask, is there a way, like...
As you would go up there, you notice that in her room, she's in there getting Isabel dressed into some warmer clothes. She seems to have a couple bags packed.
When yellow, I'm gonna tell them, look, your dad just left, and like, the golems are not armored right now. So like, if there is a way to just distract them without risking actually my life, it will be good now.
She's going to say, "Are you sure that they're not watching the premises? They're totally off."
They're, I don't know if they're off, but they are not armored.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Jesus Christ.
She's going to say, "Even if they're not armed, they're still watching. If they see us, they'll tell Father immediately, and he'll just come right back. And he'll be really mad that we made him miss his flight to Amon."
But like, is there a way to distract them now?
You can hit him.
Let them work on the chapel.
If I
Hit him.
Or
Oh,
you could
man.
damage the property or damage them. They trigger off if you do anything bad.
Oh.
Except for me and Isabel, they won't hurt us.
So like, if I break window...
Oh no.
They'll break you, yeah.
Totally excited.
Do they say invisible units?
What?
Invisible units. Like invisible people.
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't make them.
I know.
Can you see invisible things?
No.
Who made you?
What?
God.
Who made you?
When a mama fox and daddy fox like each other very much.
Oh my god.
Just like you.
You were made nothing like me, sweetie.
It's just you'll learn.
Bitch, please, I was going to ask you, well then why didn't they give you invisible vision? Dick.
Damn.
Oh shit.
I mean, I think
Questioning your life choices now.
whatever. I'm just gonna do something later on.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna break the property.
Okay, where are you gonna break it?
Oh shit, somewhere on the right.
Okay, just give me a half a second.
And bye.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, no, we are starting up this music.
Well, not now, but
You know, no, I get you. I
said
got you,
that.
bro. Don't worry. I'll let you die soon enough.
Yep. They just tore apart the
You
stone
saw
fountain
them
and that's her.
artillery cannon a fucking fountain
No.
apart.
You're like, I want to face those.
Alone.
You ask, like, do they have strong range attacks? Yes, very strong. Okay, you see it firsthand. I still want to fight that.
oh, now he puts his golem.
Oh, that looks cute.
Yeah,
Let's go.
well, I need the stats. Shit.
Oh man.
Hey, 16 hits, by the way.
I wonder if electricity does something.
Yeah, electricity does double damage.
Yeah, it heals them.
So, watch your bow.
No, it does double damage.
Oh, that's how much health it has. Okay, cool.
5,000.
Oh, that's interesting. That's almost as much as a house. Hey, Glormy, get your church.
And now I tell
Yeah.
him, I'm just wondering if I burn the house.
No,
The children's okay. Well, you know what? I'm not there.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay. Mrjik, what would you like to do?
What are you doing?
Hurt. Oh wait, the party's still there.
No, the
No,
heart is
we won't.
gone.
They just were leaving.
We were
Oh,
leaving and you did a 180 and
We're
walked back
within
inside.
like maybe 100 feet as we're walking across the street.
shut
I'm
up.
just gonna hear like massive gunfire and just see him dead on the property. It's like, huh.
So, Razorrick, I'm just going to start off the battle music now.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna casually start up the battle music.
Just for no reason.
You know what? Actually, maybe this? Maybe this? But actually, probably this, yeah. All right,
Nah,
Razorrick,
I don't
what are you
think
doing?
so.
I hate my life.
Uh-huh.
You bring it upon yourself there, man. It's like I'm probably gonna bring upon the Mace of Mort eventually, because my lips are too loose.
Listen, next time it's with a dagger.
You gotta tell me what you're doing, dude.
I know full well.
Why now?
I'm excited to do this now.
No, I said later on.
Alright, then I'll pause the music, and you can do it whenever you want. So, what are you doing?
I hate you so much.
I love you too.
Alright. Can I do my thing, I guess?
Yeah.
Because it's getting late at night, right?
You guys left the property, and you surprisingly spent a lot of time in there. It's now around about, I'm going to say, 6 p.m.? 7 p.m.?
Okay.
Ish.
I want to write on my arm, like as like sneakily as I can. I want to write scribe proof on my arm, question mark. I want to like do it as sneakily as I can.
Okay, make a stealth check. You notice that
Self-aware-
Razorrick runs up behind you guys like a little bit later than the rest of you. Yeah, you totally write it on scribe proof on your arm, question mark, quickly and stealthily.
I want to find Arcandrius, I believe. The guy who turns into a dragon. I want to find that guy.
You want to find him?
Yeah, I want to go talk
So you want to go all the way to the castle and try to find him?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going. You're gonna walk. Yeah, I'll turn back the city music.
The battle music.
There you go.
Roll for initiative.
No. So you walk to the main castle, and as you're approaching, you notice that the gates are up. There's 2 guards posted outside. It's around 7 p.m. when you actually arrive to the castle. It took you about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Halt!
Hi.
In the name of the Queen, who goes there?
I'm Flom Gorbachev. I'm going in. I want to talk to Arcandrius.
Oh, Master Gorbachev. But of course, Master Arcandrius is not in. Working hours are over.
Is he at his residence?
Possibly. He lives in the tallest tower of Castle Phandalax.
Where is that from?
That
here?
is that castle.
That is that castle? What?
Yeah, the castle is called Phandalax.
Can I get to it? What I know is
Yeah, you can get
me?
to it. They're just letting you know where he is.
Okay. Do I know where the queen would be normally at this time of hour?
Probably in the Queen's bedchamber.
Okay. First I'm gonna try getting to Arcandrius.
Okay. So you walk into the main doors and head off to the left. You go down the way quite a bit, past the library, keep on going, and it takes a turn to the right. You go down that hallway continuously, and it goes all the way to the back. You take another right, and you go across a bridge. The bridge is completely open to the air. It is about a 10,000 foot drop to the ground. It is just a bridge floating in the middle there to one piece of rock that is a floating island. You walk across to that bridge to get to it, and you go inside the main door. The main door is not locked. There is 2 guards posted, but it doesn't take you long to convince them to let you go in. You walk into Arcandrius' main tower/house. You walk in, and it's an interesting sight. It's fairly humble from what you would expect from ancient blue dragon. The floors are completely carpeted with red carpet. It's a spiral staircase going upwards, and it seems that it has a lower floor with a table, a fireplace, stuff like that. It seems to have an upper floor, which is the bedrooms or the main loft.
Oh,
don't
no.
see him there currently. What would you like to do?
I don't see him.
You don't see him in the main foyer. You just walked in. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna call out. Archondrius, it's Flom. Are you here?
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Sure.
Behind you.
You hear a mild, like, thud from upstairs, like a hefty thud, and then footsteps walking you down the spiral staircase. And they're standing before you as he's coming down is Archondrius Asmosia.
Okay.
He's gonna say, "Yes."
Hi.
Oh, what brings you here?
Sorry to bother you so late at night. I just wanted to poke you about something, and I kind of like scratched the back of my back of my neck, like showing him my arm. That had the message. And I just wanted to know what you were doing tomorrow.
He's just going to rub his eyes. I'll be serving the queen as I do every day in their chambers. Would you like to take a walk with me to her chambers?
That'd be great.
Sure. He leads you out to all the way back to the queen's main chamber. Opens up her throne room and walks in, and he takes a seat down at the throne. So what can I do for you?
Okay, remember the green friend we were talking about the other day?
Refresh my memory?
Skarkatha. The green...
Yes, her. What about her? Him.
So he sent a little friend to my residence, and that little friend is now building a teleportation circle in a created basement at my estate. And I want to know your thoughts on that.
He's going to smirk slightly and then tap his chin. Really?
It happened while I was out. The rest of the party, I guess, kind of let it happen. I've no clue. I know that there's no teleportation circles in Arendelle, and the fact that he's trying to do this is pretty, but if we're trying to say like we said in the chamber the other day, and we're trying to pseudo work with Skarkatha for the time being, kicking this gnome out would be hard to explain. Just wanted to know what you thought. Sorry?
Then what do you intend to do?
I intended to seek your counsel on it.
Your relationship with Skarkatha is unique. Whether or not you want to maintain it or destroy it, it's up to you. If you want to destroy it, slash that gnome's throat at where he stands and cut off his stamp out a circle. If you wish to maintain it, do what you will. Keep your secret safe with me.
Keep it.
Razor
Do you
soul
have
voice.
any use for it?
I show him the Bahamut Temple teleportation thing that I got. We collected this at a temple site, and we're trying to think of a way to use it properly, but obviously something the teleportation circle isn't readily available for us. So it could prove useful. I just don't want it to be used as a backdoor on us.
Have you created a sigil for it yet?
Personally, no. I don't know what that. I haven't seen exactly what the gnome's done though.
Go talk to the gnome. probably hasn't created a sigil for it. How long has he been working on it?
I believe he came in. It's been 3 weeks. He came this morning. Okay. He started this morning while I was out.
Then it'll take 24 hours to complete the circle. Within that 24 hours, get the sigil. Make sure it's something that you can remember. Nobody else needs to know, right?
Okay.
That being said, do you want it to be permanent or temporary?
The sigil itself, or the teleportation circle? If it's something that we aim to use, we'd have to make it permanent. How long would a temporary teleportation circle even last?
An hour.
An hour.
If you want it permanent, you need somebody there casting the spell every day for a year.
Is there a way to tell if a teleportation circle is going to be temporary or permanent as it's being casted the first day?
It will be permanent if you keep recasting it once every single day.
Okay. So on the first day you can't exactly tell.
Teleportation circle is temporary until it's being cast every single day for a year. Then it becomes permanent.
Okay.
As long as that gnome maintains concentration on the circle, keeps it up, it will be there. If you kill him or destroy the circle, it will be gone. If you let him do it for a year, it will be permanent.
Alright. Thank you for this. Thank you for talking to me. I really do appreciate it.
No problem. Is there anything else?
Not for right now. We plan to. We're gonna probably investigate the missing peoples and then head to the Nigerian desert to follow up on your missing children. Hopefully within the week, depending on what exactly happens here.
It's good to hear you have your priorities straight. Because if
She
you were
kinda
going anywhere else, I'd go.
I really do hope that we can find something for you. It really does mean a lot to me. This kind of business is... It's outlandish to me. And anyway, sorry for interrupting your nights.
It's fine, I'm used to it. The queen bugs me at all hours for her wine.
By the way, is now would be an appropriate wine time. For her.
He's
For her.
going
For her.
to scowl
For her.
and summon you a glass of wine. You want to take a glass of wine to the unconscious queen. That is on you, Lorne.
She's unconscious at 6 p.m.
She's had a lot of wine.
You know what?
Wow.
Oh man.
She has her priorities straight.
He summons the glass for you and he starts proceeding his way out.
Okay, yeah. Oh man, I kind of want to talk to the queen, but if she's asleep, she's asleep. Okay, yeah, I'll have my...
While the Florm is doing his shit, her shit, what would you like to do?
Well, I'd be heading back to the house. Is anyone?
I'm heading back with Wild.
Okay, so I'm saying like Ace is pretty much literally piggybacking with me, so
Yeah.
where I go, he goes.
Nero, what exactly are the metal balls for?
Oh, like I was saying, they're the projectiles that for the weapons those golems use, and he's gonna pass his coat to his holster and pull out the fancy-ass platinum engraved one that he made with, like, the pistol he did. He's gonna hand it to you. Like,
What the hell is this?
This is a firearm or gun. Consider it like a handheld bow and arrow, just very loud.
I know what I'm not old enough that I don't know what a crossbow is. So this is kind of like a crossbow. It's just...
We're still like in the very front, and because the training room is to the right, he's just gonna kick open the door and just point at the training dummy and pull the trigger. So it's gonna be loud. Sorry, Matt, if I put a hole in your wall. See where the is it? Okay,
Go ahead,
come
make
on.
your
I
attack
found
roll.
it. I clicked. There we go.
Can't use pistol.
No, it's because I had the big
Okay,
form.
yeah.
But
That hits the wall.
We have very evasive training dummies.
it seems so.
They have
You
a
know-
30 dexterity.
I look
Sorry, you were
over
aiming
at
the train dummy? Okay, yeah, it's the train dummy, sorry.
Okay, yeah, I'm just like aiming like straight mid chest, so
Pow. A pluff of straw just shoots out the back.
I just look over at wow. Very loud.
they're not really meant to be clandestine. Just they get the job done. What? He's gonna look at it like
That was annoying. Dang.
It echoed. It echoed. It is a wall bounce back.
oh shit.
So, how did you I look at the thing for a minute. I'm like, okay, so what I see here is that
You
there's
can't
this
figure it
little, like, I can't.
No.
It is 10,000 years beyond you.
It is far beyond your capabilities. Roll in check.
Boy,
You know it's
With
out of your
I
disadvantage.
probably won't know what material he
Disadvantage.
used, but I'll probably kind of like figure out how, like, for example, oh, this folds open, you stick this in, and then you
Roll
pull this,
intelligence
and
with
it goes.
disadvantage.
Because
Oh,
I just literally
God.
pulled it out, showed it, and pulled the trigger.
Oh, so he hasn't actually breached. So he hasn't loaded it yet.
Just roll your
I haven't
intelligence
shown
check
you.
at disadvantage. That should be magic, yo.
What? Damn. So. Well, I didn't say it was magic or not. I was just wondering. So, like, if you like, I wouldn't know how it actually fired. I would just open it and then stick the balls
Dude, it
in and
shoots
then
lightning, dude.
point it at something.
Shoots lightning that turns into balls of fucking
I'll say,
metal.
I've never used it or loaded it in front of you. It's just, I pointed it and pulled the trigger and a loud bang.
So.
He's got
So
sword
I,
and a
so I
cannon.
point at it and I say, so what you're telling me is that this magical item here, when you put the steel balls in, it uses either lightning or some kind of something,
Thunder
because I
damage
can
is
definitely
a thing.
tell the barrel is outward, the port on the end of it is hot. So it's either using
Is it?
fire or
Is it?
lightning to project.
Hey, with that intelligence,
a-
is it hot?
Just random. Is it hot?
Touch it.
This is just pure technology. No magic involved.
I poke it with my finger.
Okay, it's slightly warm.
So what you're saying is that it uses fire or lightning to project these steel balls at a target?
I don't think you're getting the point that it doesn't use magic. It's pure technology.
It's totally magic.
Lying to you.
Make an insight check to see if Nero's lying to you.
Great. Fail.
Insight.
Nero, make a deception check.
Oh, normally I forgot that I had to
It's
turn
fine.
off.
You think he's lying to you?
Sneaky werewolf fuck.
I've seen him point with his finger before and shoot fire and lightning out of it.
Okay, I'll be frank. Oh, okay, Nero, you don't have to. I'm really sorry about earlier regarding at the table with Hohenheim, but you don't need to be so close-lipped about this. I mean, it's not as severe as that.
Apparently it's not closed-lip if the Shadubis have stolen my technology and is selling it to the highest bidder. And they're gonna point at the fucking dummy. Let's see.
So, what kind of magical skull is technology?
So he's just gonna point at the fucking dummy and burn it with lightning.
It dodges.
Okay,
like-
it's on fire.
No, not again!
No. And I immediately, I was like, okay, so I'm just like, oh, no, and I run over to the water basin with a bucket and put it out.
Okay.
And then
You definitely run over to the water basin, grab a bucket, and hit on the straw dummy, and put it out the fire.
And I'm just like, no, not again, no. And I point at the burn mark on the floor, and I say, not again,
Okay,
no.
and that's like, now you get the point. That's magic. And now he's gonna pull up again. And okay, I need to tick off the fucking ammo counter I'm burning through to show this. Okay, he's literally gonna pull out the fucking powder charge, set it like just kind of blatantly how he's doing it. He puts the powder charge, puts the fucking, like, kind of lead ball in the thing, makes sure it's stamped in, and points it at the fucking dummy again.
He hasn't showed this to anybody.
And it's fucking amazing.
It is fucking amazing. When he shoots, the dummy had a head. The head just explodes, and that's just magic, yo.
God. So what you're telling me is that okay, so you put the wool in, and then you put the ball in. You put the wool in, you put the bullet in, then you close the thing and you cast lightning through it like a spell, like normal spell components, and then you shoot, and then you blow the dummy's head off with the ball that flies out of it because you use magic to project the ball forward. I just stare at this and I look at you and I ask,
okay.
Wouldn't it be more easier just to use a crossbow instead of something as elaborate as this?
He's just gonna headbutt the fucking wall.
Go ahead and make an opposed strength roll.
So I'm headbutting the fucking wall.
Oh, the wall? Okay, the wall takes headbutt damage from your human form. At this moment, Florm, you walk into Nero headbutting the wall.
What smells like fire?
Your fucking dummy is just gonna point over to it.
My dummy doesn't catch on fire by itself.
Well, all this is going down. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Amor. Nero was just telling me about how his implement here functions.
We're flipping over to Razorwick Cam.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, Razorwick and Ace, what would you two like to do? Or Glorm?
I mean, I would like to tell it to Beaver or Ace, but
Okay, like we're standing right here, you can say something.
you're doing stuff, I'm not gonna fucking do it.
You can say something,
I
we're standing there.
I am terrified.
Yeah, Ace is like,
I'm not gonna say it.
are you standing there?
At the whole party.
Okay, what are you going to do then? Like, how are you going to signal Nero or Ace away?
Not just Nero, I guess.
Okay, Nero, Razorwick walks over to you while you're headbutting and gives you like a little pull, tug on your cloak. And you know Razorwick for a while, you can get the feeling that he wants to talk to you in private.
Sorry about the dummy form. Again, Renolf, it's not magic. I'll beat it through your head eventually. Again, he holsters it. Sorry about nearly burning down your house again, Form. And he's gonna storm off with Razor.
I lean into Renolf, I'm like, he's this lying sack of shit.
make a deception check. Renolf, make an insight check.
Oh my god.
Damn it.
Okay, you can see that Florm has like this biggest shit-eating grin on her face and is totally lying through her teeth.
Thank you for rolling high.
I give her a gentle elbow and I say, okay, joke's over. What exactly did he do?
We'll come back
if
to
it's
that
not
in a
magic.
second. We'll come back to the second. Nero and Razorwick, what are you guys doing?
Okay, I'm just leading Razorwick since he wants to be alone, so maybe to his room? Since it was a larger. Okay, so I'll just take us to the, like, you know, your empty room.
You guys go to the bedroom. What you guys want to do? Sorry.
Hi, Nero.
Hello? Like, you wanted me, right?
Yeah. You remember in... I don't remember his fucking name. House.
Hohen Vanheim.
Sure, Venom House.
Where we were at for dinner?
Yeah.
Yes?
No. Sorry about that.
Talk to your parents.
Yeah. I need to do something like really stupid.
Are you gonna try to steal from them?
I already tried that.
Is that why you ended up in the dress?
Look, that's not important.
Okay then. If you're not stealing, what do you have?
I need to, like, distract those goblins.
because you're gonna try to steal something from them?
I'm not gonna steal anything from them, I promise.
Well, then why do you need to distract them? Let's say he invited us over for a nice dinner, and he actually gave us, you know, a lot of funds to help fund our trip to the desert.
It was not fun, but I don't remember his name. Chloe Clone.
Oh, Gretchen.
Gretchen. Gretchen.
His daughter, the one you stormed out with.
Yeah. I need to do that for her.
You're trying to steal her?
I'm not gonna steal her.
Then you're trying to distract
steal
the
anything.
golems for her.
Yes.
Why do you need to do that?
Because if she goes outside, like, those golems can take her back. Like,
Is she trying to run away?
kinda, I guess?
He just kind of rub over his brow.
And
Do you know why she wants to leave?
yeah,
Oh, enlighten me. Why?
I don't know. Oh my gosh.
And do you think it's best for her to escape these golems?
I mean, she wants some like time, like, away from this like prison.
The prison that's her home.
Yeah. And when she wants to show her that she can like be like alone sometime and just do whatever she wants.
Prove herself. Especially, you know, in comparison to this prodigy child. The one that bewitched you.
And she told me that Elizabeth, I think.
Marguerite Van Heim?
Whatever, her sister is like
Older, yeah.
the same way from her. They both want to escape this prison.
Oh, Isabel wants to escape with her.
Yeah. Okay. So if you want to get them both out of the house, why come to me?
I just don't like, you know, want to die. So some backup will be nice.
So you want me to fight, or at least distract these golems that you saw tear apart a fountain within a matter of seconds?
I didn't say that you have to.
But you know, if you anger them, if they use those firearms, you'll be dead in a second.
I know, but like she told me if I like damage the property, it will. So I can just burn them away, hopefully.
So damage the property. Could you not just shoot an arrow from
I
out
mean,
the street and
yeah,
try to break one of their windows?
That's what I.
Maybe on the opposite side of the house.
That's what I was thinking. But still, I just want to make sure.
You at least want me to go out there with you, just to try to reel you back in if you get caught out there alone.
Yeah, and my PC just save mode.
Well, you'll owe me for this one. Okay.
I already own you. I don't.
Consider it payment then for saving my life back in, what is it, twice now.
I know.
He's gonna hold out his hand for you to shake.
Can I hug him?
Oh yeah, you can.
Do it.
Okay, you go on for a hug. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Up, he's just gonna look surprised and be like, oh, okay, and he's gonna give you a hug back. So, when do you want to risk our life trying to get them out of their house?
Sometime tonight.
Just come get me, whenever you're ready.
I mean, I'm ready. We just needed their dad to be away.
How long has it been since the Well, since at least we saw him leave.
It's been about a half hour ish. Like it took up to 7:30, sorry, 7 o'clock for him to get there. So it's about 7:30 right now. So it's been about an hour.
Okay. What about at the top of the hour? We'll try then. Make sure he's well on his way out of the Ariandel now on his flight.
Razor, just a reminder, would you like to put back on your armor because you currently are not wearing any armor?
I mean, I put it when I was
you
in.
took it off? Okay, cool. You have your armor back on. Cool.
Yeah.
Just making sure we're on the same page.
Not still having this conversation while
I
Princess
was
out
in
there.
the diner.
The rest of you are all around this conversation. You can talk into it if you want.
Oh no, we went to the room, remember?
Yeah, no, I meant Ace and Bruno.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, again, just maybe about half an hour whenever we know he's most likely out of Ariandel on the airship.
Yeah, nope. I'm gonna go back to my room.
Okay. As you're walking back to your room, you see Nero leave Razor's room.
Oh, hey Nero, what were you talking about?
You know how he is, he's complicated. But I think we understood each other a little bit more after that.
So,
What was it about though?
Personal matters, sadly. Sorry.
Okay. That's fine. So
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna have some fun.
Okay.
so
We're just going to focus on Ace just for a second. I'll jump back to you. If you want to type something, Renolf, go for it. Ace, what are you doing?
okay.
I'm literally going off to my room.
Sorry, I wasn't sure.
Oh, no, you need to apologize.
And
Word.
I think he's trying to cast a spell.
We shall see.
I'm gonna type it.
Okay. Please, if you type I pee on the bed, I'm going to kill you.
That's a 5th level spell. You don't have those yet. Can I try sneaking into the new basement?
Yeah, sure, go for it. Alright, you go down the stairs to the new basement, and you hear this this odd sound. It goes. Hello? Yes? Hates this, likes this.
Okay.
From downstairs.
What? From downstairs? Alright, I just wiggle my way down the stairs.
Okay, you do that.
She's like a
Ace.
snake.
You go all the way downstairs and you see that the gnome is lying in a makeshift sleeping bag, and it kind of stinks. It looks like it's made of old hides that are rotten in different places, and he's just kind of rolling back and forth in a state of a little bit uncomfortable, maybe a nightmare.
Okay.
To his left, there is a blue circle, perfectly circular, and it seems to be about 75 to 80% formed. It's growing constantly in the circle.
Okay. But there's a wait. The circle is like 80% formed.
Yeah, no, like it's not completely formed. It's continuously growing, and like almost connected to. Like, imagine if it has a pie wedge missing from it.
Okay. Do I notice any kind of symbol that would be the sigil for it?
You notice that at the front of it there is a box. Like the entire thing is an arcanical blue circle, but there's a square arcanical box in front of it that is completely plain with nothing written in it.
This may be out of my league, but do I know about this spell and what that box can do?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check with advantage. Okay. It seems like the exact same sigil area in which the three symbols were written, like the same size and the same consistency as the one in back in Bahamut's temple.
Can I tell if Can I tell what the sigil is from
It's
that?
blank.
It's blank, so he hasn't drawn this sigil.
That's correct.
Okay. And knowing about this spell, would I know that it's drawn as the circle is complete?
It's drawn at any point in time.
Okay. That's interesting. Okay. I leave.
You leave? Okay. You
Yeah.
physically leave the area. Alright. Time passes on.
Hey,
Is
question.
anybody else going to do anything?
Yes, I am.
What?
Question: how big is my room?
Your room is about...
God.
It's about... not 20 feet. I'm trying to convert meters to fucking feet. It's a good sized room. It's a good about 15 feet by 10 feet. 15 by 20?
Not
Okay, you got a
enough.
15 by 20 room.
I know. Can I go to the training hall?
Yeah, you totally can go to the training hall, but remember you've used all your wild forms for today.
Never mind then.
You were a squirrel and then a spider.
Yeah. Wait, does eating have... That doesn't count as a short rest, does it?
You were actively partaking in a conversation and other things. I would not consider that a short rest.
Can I take a short rest in the room then?
Yeah, no, in the time that's spent between now and Florm getting back to that, yeah, you got an hour. You can take a short rest in that time. So let's just say it's 8 o'clock. You're in the training hall, and you had your short rest. Nero and Racerwick, you can begin to do your thing. You're in the training hall right now. What's the rest of the party doing at this time?
Shit talking each other.
She's talking to each other in the training hall? Cool. So you guys see Ace walk into the training hall, and what do you want to do? Also naked.
Ace, please put clothes on.
I take out Edgy.
Before he can say that, I go dragon form.
Okay.
I'm going to
The
punch.
rest of you see Ace go in his full, not petite dragon form, full, not fledgling. What are they called? Whelp dragon form.
Wormling? Or something like that.
Looks like it's a young dragon.
It's kind of young.
No,
It's
it's
a
Whelp.
Babby.
Yeah.
So now Ace is just chilling around in his dragon form.
I'm going to hit him with the blunt end of Hugh. Never mind. I'll do it myself.
So
He sets a fire.
wait. So go ahead and roll a 1d100.
All right.
Hit your sister.
If you fucking hit me,
You know what? It'll be the first.
Do it.
this is in a conversation with Ranulf get clocked in the back of the head.
Okay, so you remember how Hugh Hefner is the bane of all plants?
Oh no.
And you remember how I said your floor was hardwood?
Uh-huh.
And you know how you just did 13 damage?
Yeah.
You cut a nice big swath right out of your floor.
Even though I was hitting him with the blunt end?
Yeah, you were trying to hit him with the blunt end. You fucked up.
I throw Edgy
I
at
just
Glorm.
dare at him.
Damn it.
That
Ace.
does not hit Glorm.
Okay.
You feel a ping off your armor, and the blade drops on the floor, and then teleports back.
I then tackle him.
Make a strength check.
You're an Ariandel. You're a dragon. Stop this right fucking now.
I tackle Glorm.
Make
Try to fight back.
Athletics check, Glorm.
No one can see us.
Try to fight back.
You were in a house. You were in the.
You're being tackled right now. Excuse me. Yeah, you're getting tackled right now.
Alright, do I have to roll against that?
No, Florm was taking down Glorm.
We just got this house.
Yeah, and he's
Stop.
a dragon in the middle of Ariandel.
I like this house.
I like his house too. I like not being kicked out because there's a dragon in our fucking house.
We have a werewolf. We have a dragon. There's a lot
The
going
werewolf's
on.
part of the royal family.
There's a werewolf.
Guys?
Uh-huh.
Make a DC Constitution saving throw.
Getting fucking attacked. Wait, this is the training room, Ranulf.
Cool.
They barged in and started doing.
Okay.
What's
What
up,
are you-
dude?
I'm pretty sure you're using your cone breath, right?
Nope. paralyzing breath.
Okay. Florm, you are considered paralyzed.
Can I stand up?
Glorm, you totally
No.
can stand up. But you have a paralyzed Florm on top of you.
Yeah, dude, what's up?
I'm gonna gently, layer on the floor.
Okay. Florm, you're gently laid on the floor, and you can't move, but your eyes can look about it, and you're fully aware.
I'm seething.
I'm gonna go ahead and,
When do I wake up?
Sparks, when does he wake up?
1 minute.
Ace. Legitimately, this is my fucking house. Stop being a dragon in my house in the middle of Ariandel. You can get us in big, serious trouble.
Fine, I just wanted to try something out.
Try it out when we're not in my house.
Fine. He reverts back.
Okay, go ahead and take
Actually,
off
no,
the
he does not reverse back.
Okay.
He just goes to, direwolf form.
So you're going to transform into direwolf.
Yep.
Okay. He is now a large doggo.
Or Ace. I mean Ace.
How big is the gash in the floor?
It is 13 points of damage worth of a gash. So I'm going to say that it is an average blade is about 6 inches. I'm going to say it's a good 2-foot gash.
Let me look at mending.
And it's all the way through. And because it's hardwood, they were planks. So now the planks can pop up.
Am I mending it? Can I just sit here and just mending it repeatedly?
You have all the pieces, so it's gonna take you a bit, but yes, you can.
I want a mending it. I want to fix my fuck up.
You can take the next hour to mend the fucking floor.
Soon.
Wait a minute. Do I see him trying to mend the floor?
Yes.
I'll also cast mending to help him speed
it's
it
gonna
up
take
so we
you
can go to
also
bed.
an hour to fix the fucking floor. Well,
Also,
we need to go to bed.
God damn it.
okay, so while you guys are playing with the floor, Nero and Razork, what are you guys doing?
I told him to come get me when he's ready.
I'm gonna get near.
Okay, Nero, you hear a meek little knock on your door.
I'm just gonna open it and then look down. I assume Razorik's right there.
Yep.
You ready?
You know, between
can I do this?
all of us.
Can I hear them?
Depends on whether or not they're being stealthy or not in a second.
All I'm gonna say is this. We're gonna end up breaking this mansion down.
Oh, that's for sure. Razork and Nero, what the hell are you guys doing?
Let's say you said that he's ready, so I'm just gonna follow him.
Alright, where are you guys going?
I'll say that's up to him. I'm just
Razork, what are you
following.
doing?
To the house.
Okay, you're just walking out the front door?
I mean, we need the time to get there.
Okay.
Are
then
we
Ace,
in
you do
earshot
notice
or
them passively? Razork and Nero, you guys walk out of the front house and start walking across the street.
Can I follow them?
If you wish to, yeah, go for it. You're in direwolf form. Are you being stealthy or are you just following them?
Yeah, let's try stealthily.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
I haul over to the door. Lock up before you leave.
Shoot, I get a +5 to this.
And let's
Okay,
see.
so it's a 14. Nero and Razor, what's your passive perception?
I see him.
Mine's 13. I
So
don't
you
see
see
him.
him, Razork? Okay.
Yeah.
So you notice that Ace is following you, but Nero doesn't.
Wait. Never mind.
It's passive. Don't worry about it.
Just
Yeah, I was about to say, I think, isn't his 13 too?
no, I'm freaking
He
80.
has expertise.
Ah, that explains why. Never mind then.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'm gonna tell him to just go back to home.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I'm gonna tell Ace to go back home.
Okay, Ace, Razorberg turns to you and says, go back home.
I just give him the confused head tilt.
Okay, the ears flop, and he tilts his head towards you.
Go back to the fucking state mansion. Whatever.
Tilt it to the other side.
Ace, that's something that we need to take care of real quick, and for the interest of everyone, would you mind returning back to the estate?
I I say I can help.
Fucking shoot him.
Eraser, you can't understand that.
Please, just give me a chance.
Razor, he's offering to help.
He's not gonna help in the fucking direwolf form.
Well, you understood that, of course, Ace, because he's speaking that out loud. Yeah.
He knows I could just transform back.
Well, what can you do right now that you think you could help us with? What magic do you have kind of readily available?
Well, I do have Pass Without Trace.
Isn't that what you used, like, way back in, like, Cragmaw Castle?
Yep. Makes us very stealthy.
It'd make it even harder to find you, Razor.
What?
The magic that he used that pretty much cloaked us in shadows.
Why?
Oh, and I could use, well, summon either pixies or more animals as a, just in general.
Actually, that may be perfect. Razor, you said if, like, there were intruders or stuff, it would be a good distraction, correct?
I don't understand what this says.
I know, because that's why I'm asking you. It's like, Razor, you said that they need to be distracted, right?
Yeah.
Ace is talking about that he may be able to summon, like, some of those creatures again. Would those be a good distraction? What creatures would you have in mind, or could you summon right now, Ace?
I could summon up to 8 doggos or wolves, or could use pixies to be a distraction or something. Then again, I don't think they're like me. Never mind.
Last time you called the pixies, it didn't turn out well for you.
Yeah, animals would be best bet.
Well, you could summon a few dogs, as he said, or a few wolves. Do you think that would be a good enough distraction?
Is it
Wait,
fine?
what do you need it for, though?
Is it fine if they died?
Nah, it doesn't matter. I can still help you guys out.
Okay, he's gonna say it in the head this time. It's like it's a breakout. the daughters want to escape, but I'm saying that in head. I don't want to say that out loud.
That sounds like fun.
So Razor, you fine with him coming along? Because that could actually turn out very useful for us.
If he doesn't stay in fucking direwolf.
Would you mind reverting back?
Not yet.
It's not gonna help us. And after that, it's gonna be naked.
I can just give him my coat.
You guys don't even know that.
Actually, yeah, those two don't know that.
Just out of character, I have this strange thought now that I know that Ace can turn into a dire wolf. What if you painted Ace's fur red and have him do like a switcheroo with Nero at some point?
You would be a mini Nero.
Different point. I'm just establishing. So you three are doing this, or what's going on?
Yeah, like. Well, Ace, just be ready at a moment's notice to do this, because it's right across the street.
Okay.
Understandable.
Well,
Okay,
then, while the rest
so-
of the party is either paralyzed or fixing the floor, Mrjik, Ace, and Nero are attempting to bust up the Phandalin daughters from their boat. How this will go, we'll find out next time on this episode of D&D, right?
Okay, so half the party's gonna
Poison
die.
gas. Well, paralyzing gas.
Same bit.
I do have one question to ask though.
Go for it. Real quick though.
You made us all roll dice at the very beginning of the session, but only one of the characters the dice actually mattered for. What were the other 2 dice that me and Nero had to roll?
That is my secret, and if it comes up, it'll come up. We will pick this up next week, same time, same place. Have yourself a